What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Play Slay here. Come back with another live stream. I know this just came off the fly, but this is a sports hangout. Call in. I'll put this link in the chat. I kind of messed up because for StreamYard, you have to set everything up on the day. I'll go somewhere with the better lighting. I'll go somewhere with the better lighting. It's okay. It can take a second and I'll take better lighting. But yes, you can join. Alright, hopefully that's better. Alright. So is the lighting good? Is the lighting clear? Alright. That is clear lighting. This came off the fly. This is a regular, call-in stream. I just want to talk about what happened yesterday for a quick minute before I drop this link in the chat. What's good, Vibe? How are you doing, bro? But I just want to talk about what happened for the Steelers-Eagles game, even though it really doesn't matter. It's my takeaways on it. Because I didn't stream, I only talked about it on a video. So here's the thing. I loved what happened yesterday. Some of the younger guys showed me what they can do. Quez Watkins, he had a really good game yesterday. He showed me what he can do. And I just love what I saw. Improvement after improvement after improvement from every single player on that field. Oh my God, Big Fridge, what? I saw improvements from Quez Watkins just in terms of press coverage. He got better at that. He got better at the press coverage. And he showed me what he can do yesterday. And I'm happy that he's gotten better. One thing, Emily says, okay, my question to you, Big Play Slay. Right now, the Cowboys are losing 3-0 to the Cardinals. Do you think the Cowboys can win? Pick my win by picking it up or keep losing. Keep losing. That's what I want. I think they'll keep losing though, because the Cardinals have young guys and they can win. So let me drop this link in the chat real quick. All right. Yep. Drop the link. It's good, Ben. I think I modded you up. Yeah. Let me go get my phone real quick. Is the link in the chat, by the way. I'll come back. No link? Oh. All right, I'm back. Wait, coming back. All right. So the link, I'm gonna drop the link on my phone instead. Oh, there it is. There is a link.
Yo. What's
All
good,
right.
Slay?
So there was a link. Okay.
Yeah, it was delayed.
Okay,
Hello.
so it was delayed. On my end, it should be a little bit delayed, but how did you feel about yesterday's performance for the Eagles and Steelers?
Man, oh man. First of all, I know Hurts had an amazing game. He should have actually went 6 for 7 because that Quez throw, that was a great throw. Quez just tripped on the route. And then Ertz and Rager had a catch with drops, which are both understandable. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, this might sound crazy, but could Joe Flacco actually beat out Hurts for the starting spot? And I know how crazy that sounds, and I know we all don't want to believe it, but the coaches don't care about what the fans want to do. They care about what's going to help them win. And Flacco, I don't know, man. He might be the thing that helps us win. Who knows? I'm not saying I want him to be the starting QB. Obviously, I want Hurts. I think 99% of Eagles fans do, but could Flacco actually beat out Hurts for that spot?
That's a hard question because I personally don't think he will. I just don't see it, but just my freaking phone. But just in terms of you know, just in terms of the experience and all that, I think he has a chance too, but I don't think he will, because Hurts is going to keep getting better and he's going to keep getting better, and I just feel like
Yeah,
that's going to be too much for Flacco.
yeah. Like Kurtz actually should have went 6 for 7 instead of 3 for 7. But
Yeah. Sure. How'd you feel
other
about
than
Quez
that,
Watkins? Yeah, how'd you feel about Quez Watkins, WB?
man, like it was only one catch, but it could have definitely been two, and it could have definitely been way over 79 yards if you didn't trip on that route.
For sure. And my phone did not crack, so everyone, it is good. Almost RIP the phone. But yeah. For Quez Watkins, I saw the press coverage. He got better at that. But how did you feel? Did you was there any other players that stuck out to you other than Watkins and Jalen Hurts?
Um, I like Zach McPherson, Milton Williams definitely stood out to me. Um, Elijah Riley, kind of. Marcus Epps definitely shut me up, and Jake Elliott as well. Those players, right? And Sean Bradley too, and Patrick Johnson. I could keep going on about the names that surprised me. Like the team really showed a lot of things yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, and what did you think about Dr. Gainwell?
Man, for someone who's 5'9", 200 pounds, he showed a little bit of power yesterday. He showed what we all thought he could already with, catching it out the backfield, being explosive of all that. But he showed a little bit of power as well for being a little muscle hamster.
Yeah, he's bigger. Well, on field, he's stronger than what you think. Just in terms of what I saw on that field yesterday. He's really quick too. He's agile. I feel like you're gonna compare himself to you, but I'm just playing.
Nah.
Rager. What about Rager? How did you feel about Rager yesterday?
His route running actually improved a lot more. Like that out route that he caught, that was a very, very good route. I was surprised by, some of the routes that he made. The drop, I'm not going to say it's a concern, but you still got to look at that. I'm only saying that like it's not really a concern because first time in a real game, with fans, So that's the only reason, and excitement too, So that's the only reason I let that slip.
Yeah.
But other than that, I like Rigger so far.
Rigger, I love Rigger. Yeah, what you said, for his route running, yeah, it definitely improved. And what's good, Bird Gang? How are you doing, bro? What's up to him? He's awesome.
What's up, Bird Gang?
How are you doing, Bird Gang? Yeah, but going back to what you said about Rigger, yes, his route running has improved a lot. And I love how he's gotten better at the route running. My God, I love Big Rich. You are weird, bro.
Big Fridge is the man.
Swear to God, Big Fridge. Big Fridge, you're the GOAT, but damn, Big Fridge. Why are you like? Well, what made you that way? But going back to what you said about Rager, because I'm getting off the topic because of Big Fridge. Yes, Rager definitely improved in the route run. There was a lot of plays where he got open, very open. And at times he was open. It's just that those two drops that he had, or it went to another receiver. Yes, this is true. This is the Isaiah Pathol effect. Yes, this.
Oh my God,
that is true.
That's
that's where it comes from Big Bridges, weirdness, and madness. Yeah. What I saw from Rager, I loved. because I think he can be a great receiver in this league. If he does those little two things, get better at the route running, which he did yesterday, and get better at catching the ball, he can be really good. Like really,
Yo,
really good.
very,
Like really good.
very.
I hope people understand that. But is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to say I'm calling it. Quez is gonna end up being better. Like I wasn't at the Quez train at first. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think he was worth all the hype, but now I think Quez is gonna be the number 2 receiver, the Y or the Z. He's
Ooh-wee.
gonna end up taking somebody's spot
Over who?
over Rager or Fulgham. Over one of those two. He's gonna take one of those spots. Because
Answer.
now, because
Yeah.
now it's not just like those 3 are the definite starters. Now it's Quez is in that mix to compete. And John Hightower, bro, shaking my head.
Yeah, definitely. But what did you think about Nick Sirianni yesterday?
Man, I'm loving the new coach. My phone is on 1%, so uh, before it dies on me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Nick Sirianni coach.
we have someone in the backstage, so just anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, what were you gonna say about Nick Sirianni?
yeah. Nick Sirianni is a great play caller. You know what I'm saying? Like I love. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take too many risks. Like there was a 4th and 2, I think, in the red zone. He didn't risk it, that. So far, I'm liking his football IQ, to the way he's using some of the players' strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like Quez with the screen. He tried one with Rager too. It didn't work out as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. But if you want to subscribe to Let's Go Birds, please go subscribe to him. Good guy, good person. Um, Sometimes he has some bad takes, but it's all in fun. Because he is a good person. So if you want to see his Madden videos, his basketball videos, please go check him out. Sports Talk with Let's Go Birds on YouTube. Get him to 300 subscribers. Yeah. Anything else you want to say? I think anything else you want to say? All right, we got Mac Jones is the GOAT. That I think that's Cole Productions right here. Cole
Yes,
Productions.
sir. You already know.
How's your day
Yeah,
been, Cole Productions?
it's good.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
just
good.
everybody in the live stream. Mac Jones is literally the GOAT. He's the best rookie quarterback in this class.
You think so?
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
Lawrence? Over Lawrence Fields?
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is trash. I'm kidding.
Wow. But what did you think about the Patriots yesterday? Whenever you
Uh,
played the Washington football
I
team.
think we did really good. There is some improvements I think that we need, but our defense looked really good, and that we got Dante Hightower back. That's a big dub for us.
Yeah, for sure. Did you watch the Eagles Steelers game by any chance?
Yeah. You
Uh,
guys.
yeah, what did you think about that?
Uh, I gotta be honest with you. I was really, really impressed by Jalen Hurts, but I definitely do think that Flacco could take the Stern job from him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Hurts, I feel like he just needs to get better in like some traits, and then he could be a really good quarterback.
Yeah,
Just like the what's it called, just like Mac Jones, you could say.
yeah.
He can be a really good quarterback if they work on a couple things. But I love what I saw from Hurts. But what did you think about Mac Jones yesterday?
Uh, I definitely saw him. It felt like he was not that comfortable at the beginning, but at the end, it seemed like he was getting more and more comfortable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't watch the game too much, but I saw one throw of him. I don't know if he made that many throws, but I saw one throw and it looked pretty good. He's getting comfortable. I
Yeah.
think he's gonna get comfortable as soon as the NFL season starts. If he gets more reps.
And
Um,
also, when you have a mastermind like Bill Belichick,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's pretty easy to like adapt to the NFL, of the
Facts.
ginormous leap of college
Mm-hmm.
to
Facts.
the NFL.
That's facts right there for sure. But anything else you want to say about Patriots, Washington, the Eagles, Steelers?
All right, can I say something to Cowboys fans real quick?
What's up?
Your team is doo doo. Okay, stop thinking that every year is your year. Go back to preschool. Um, learn a little bit. And yeah.
I love the energy. I love it, and I love it, and I'll keep loving it. Cowboys need to stop thinking about the Super Bowl. They need to at least think about winning their division first. But it was good talking to you. Mac Jones is the go. Cole Productions, yeah. But if anyone wants to go subscribe to Cole Productions, please go subscribe to him. I'll have his link in the chat. Same with LGB. Um, I'll go charge my phone real quick, so I'm gonna come back. But anything else you want to say?
Uh, just have a good night, guys.
Yep, you too, man. Good night.
Yeah. Good
Okay, so anyone else want to call in? Cause I'll keep going for a pretty good minute. Um, Big Fridge says big play. Slay, is it true you ran up 4-2 after eating 10 pounds of burgers, sliders, and ate a pack of gum, including a wrap? You're, you're weird, Big Fridge. You're like on another level of weird. And it's godly. It's very godly. But how'd you feel about your Falcons for your preseason? What'd you think about them? I thought I saw a couple plays for the Falcons Titans game. I really wasn't too focused in that game. But what I saw, I just saw like a couple plays the Falcons made. I saw one Titans play. I don't think any starters played for any teams. Maybe some starters did, but I really didn't see like valuable starters playing for both sides. I saw a couple plays. And what's good, Adrian? If you want to join the live stream, call in. The link is pinned at the top. We can discuss, for a couple minutes. Facts, man. Facts. That's true right there. I'll go for another hour. We just need people in here so I can go for another hour. And I know, of course, you can't call in. Big Frizz, you sound like a 6-year-old, my guy. I don't think your voice, bro. If y'all heard Big Frizz's voice, bro, y'all will be surprised. Like, that's crazy. But yeah. What's up, Big Gang? What's good, bro? How you doing, bro? Hey, if you want to join, the link is at the top of the pinned chat. Oh my God, Big Frizz, stop the cap. Do not. But if you want to subscribe, please do that. We are on that road to 500 subscribers. I'm supposed to be at like 420 subscribers, 430. I'm supposed to be in that remarks, but YouTube took like 15 subscribers away from me. Dropped me back to 300. Now I'm back at 413. Okay, so there's Adrian. What's good, Adrian? How are you doing, bro?
Man, I'm gonna miss the game tomorrow, dude.
Yeah. But I don't know if you watched the Steelers game. What did you think about that?
I didn't watch it. Only watched a little bit of Patriots and the Washington team. That's it.
Oh yeah, what did you think about that game?
Well, I saw Mac Jones play in the second quarter. He played like a few minutes, and I don't know who's gonna be the starting quarterback. Whether it will be Cam Newton or Mac Jones, but I think Mac Jones is gonna take the starting quarterback in the week. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Because there's not really anything to talk about for right now. Like, do you have like anything you want to go over? Like, top five. Okay, there is Bird Gang. I'll add him too on here. What's good, Bird Gang? How are you
What
doing?
up, my guy? How you
What's
doing?
good,
Hold
my guy?
on.
If you want to go subscribe to Bird Gang, please go do it. Let's get him to 500 too. We're both on that rate to 500, so please get us there. But is there like any NFL things you guys want to talk about, like quarterbacks, running backs? Like, is there anything?
Mm,
Oh, for Bird Gang, what did you think about the Eagles Steelers game?
It was awesome, man. Like I said, man, it was great. The team did what I wanted them to do. Scored some touchdowns early. Stop them on defense. The starters did great. Second team did great. Now the backups, third and fourth teams, not so much. Not really what you want to
Nick
see.
Mullins.
Nick
He's
Mullins.
um,
But I even say that Nick Mullins, like you give him a chance with the second team. If he plays that garbage, then call him garbage, I guess. But playing with like third and fourth teamers that's not even going to be on a team, you kind of got to look at that. The pressure's in his face every single down. That's like the third and fourth team linemen. Those guys aren't that great. So I kind of take it with a grain of salt in terms of Mullins. And just same with Flacco. Like, I don't see Flacco doing that great either. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had the big play to
yeah.
Quez, which is mostly Quez, as opposed to Flacco being that great. Um, so, you know, overall, though, we just better pray that Jalen Hurts doesn't get hurt.
I heard this, you made a video about Quez for the three, and it might come true. So if it happens, Bird Gang said it will happen.
A long
So
time ago, I said that. See, I said that a while ago, man. And
yeah.
that's like a couple of months back. But now I'm even at a point where I think he's definitely number two at this
Mhm.
point. He's
Good
playing. I played
feeling.
Rager and Fulgham.
Yeah.
At the time right now, and I think that it actually started making. I said that today on my short that I made today. That it actually started to make me think about it to the point of, can he possibly be our number one?
Yeah.
Because he's the only one since he came back from that sickness. He's the only one that's been going hard every day that you hear something about every single day. Quez is doing good. Quez doing good. Quez doing good. You don't hear that every day. I've heard down days for Devontae even when he was practice. I've heard down days for Rager. I've heard down days for Fulgham. You know what I'm saying? But you haven't heard any down days.
Even Darius Slay has said Quez Watkins is the most important wide receiver. So that's tell you something.
Yeah. So now it got me intrigued to see when Devontae does come back, because we're not going to see him all preseason long. That just ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? They're going to let that knee heal all the way. Will Watkins be able to outperform him to become the number one receiver on our team? We crown the Slim Reaper because he is a first round draft pick, Heisman Trophy winner. He is the man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think he's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about him at all, 0%. But now with the emergence of, Quez, he has that, Tyreek Hill effect. You know what I'm saying? The guy is super fast. You know what I'm saying? And he's catching the ball. He's route running is a lot better than last year. And it's just like, you never know, man. He
Yeah.
might end up being our number one receiver. Now, some people still got him at third and fourth receiver, but I don't see it no more. I just think he's already outplayed Rager, period. And I think he'll be a better option on the outside than Rager.
Yeah.
Fulgham's been doing good, but you still haven't heard as much about Fulgham as you have for Wes Watkins, and he's definitely not putting up no numbers. One preseason game, one open camp, but that's all we can really go off of is those things we've seen. And right now, Watkins is the best receiver on our team at the moment.
Facts. I also added one of myself on here, so if you see two of me, I know there's one and another. So that's me on my other phone. So just don't worry about that. But I want to get to this comment real quick by Vibe. He says BPS. Do you think Rager is still gonna be on the Eagles after his rookie contract is up? You guys want to answer that? Bergen, you want to go with that?
I would say yes. Rager's not going anywhere. Right now, like his rookie contract's what 2, 3 years away from now. So depending on what he does the next 2, 3 years, obviously we have to wait and find out. But like I said, these struggles that he's having, he's had a lot of personal stuff going on in his life, and he wasn't really trained right last year. But I think that's why I really want Quez to be number two. That'll move Rager to number three to that slot receiver, and I think that comes with a lot less pressure. You remember what happened with Nelly? And when Nelly was the starting
Yeah.
receiver for us, he kind of sucked. But when we had another receiver on our team that took off some of the pressure for him, then he flourished. And I think that could be the same thing with Rager. Imagine if you got Quez and Devontae Smith on the outside, you know, and then you got Rager and Goddard controlling the middle, man. Our running game's going to be awesome this year. And with Devontae stretching the field and what's his name, Quez stretching the field, that middle's gonna be wide open for him to eat all day, and then that's when you're gonna see the big plays coming from Rager. But if you keep him out there on that, second receiver spot, you're looking at the second best corner on him, and which it should be beatable for him. But the second best corner or the third best corner on for him, if he goes in and goes in the slot, now you can get better production. You see that a lot of good teams like that third receiver has great games because the pressure's off of him.
Facts. That's true. I want to get to Valhalla real quick. What's good, Valhalla? How you doing, bro? He's a big content creator in the community. He's a Vikings fan. Go subscribe to Valhalla. I don't know what you're doing if you haven't already. So, what's good, Valhalla? How are you doing? He says, BPS, where's your Vikings jersey? No Vikings jerseys over here, bro. No Vikings jerseys. But yeah, Sonic, do you want to answer what this dude said? Where was Vibe's question? All right, right here. BPS.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna stay. I mean, if he keeps doing what he did, like his preseason, doing the route running, all that stuff, yeah, he's probably gonna stay after his rookie contract's up. Let's just hope we don't pay him that much money.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough for him to stay for I don't know, to stay for him until he retires as a Philadelphia Eagle or you trade him.
Yeah, for sure. What's good, Corey Davis, and I saw Jonathan in here. What's good, bro? How are you guys doing? Hopefully your guys' day has been well. And Valhalla also said, tell me who to pick in my Dynasty League draft tomorrow. He says Najee Harris or Travis Etienne. I will go Najee Harris right now.
Harris
Yeah.
is a beast.
Yeah, I will go Najee Harris.
Harris is going to be a top five back this year.
Yeah, definitely.
He's really
but what did you think of Nick Sirianni yesterday?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, anyone who wants to answer this question.
Nick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not giving away nothing. They're not giving away nothing to nobody. So we had a vanilla defense, a vanilla offense. We're going to see that for 3 more weeks. You're not going to see any blitzing really from the defense. You're not going to see any, spectacular new formations or new things coming from the offense. So everybody just chill out. Everybody was mad that we had some rushing yards dead on us. And I think the fact that we ran base defense all game, we didn't blitz no linebackers. We had 3 linebackers the whole time and basically coverage defense. So, don't expect anything big from our defense this year. I mean, just a preseason. And don't expect too big of plays. We're still going to pop them off. If Quez doesn't get disrupted, then he had a 99-yard touchdown. Then he turned around and he could have had 2 plays for damn near 200 yards. So that's showing vanilla offense can still be explosive. So wait till the regular season come and I see some big things happening for our team.
And also another thing, if Jalen Hurts connected on that pass where he threw the ball, he threw the ball to Quez Watkins. If he connected on that pass, it would have been a big bomb. And that just tells you how much preseason can show you what happens. And someone's backstage, and their name is Hi Mommy. I'm not gonna add you. That's a weird name. So you just come back with a different name. We'll go. I add you on. But yeah. What did you think of Jalen Hurts yesterday?
Hurts did good, man. Like I said, he connects on that pass. Like that was a good pass. Quez even said it. He got kind of tangled up. He could have ran a little bit faster, but Jalen's job not to is to put it at a spot. And Quez's job is to go get it. And like I said, he could have ran a little faster. He got a little bit tangled up with the cornerback, or that could have been a big play, like 99-yard play. And no one, everybody will be praising Hurts today. But the fact that he put it where it needed to be, that gets the praise from me. Whether it was caught or not, that ball was on the money. And that would have been huge. In that, going back to your Nick Sirianni thing, that just shows balls, man. He's vanilla, but at the same time, on the 1-yard line, you're not running the ball. You're throwing it, and no one probably even expected that. That's why he probably called that play. That could have been a very huge play. And like they say, in a regular season game, they're gonna make that play. It's gonna be on point.
Yeah, I go back to this because last year, as we're talking about the whole vanilla thing of vanilla offense, last year Doug Peterson's offense was so predictable last year. Now that you have Nick Sirianni, if he's gonna throw the ball when no one expects him to, I think he can be awesome in the NFL. So, what's good football for life for you? Cole Productions.
Stop posting about Among Us. I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on TikTok send me memes. On Discord, it's fucking memes. I was in.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know what that was about.
What?
Yeah. That was weird. But going back to what I was saying, Nick Sirianni's offense, it's not vanilla. And it's not predictable, I feel like, because I know why a lot of people say we can beat the Bucks, because the Bucks aren't going to predict our offense. They don't know what we're going to do. And I completely agree with them. I just don't think we'll win that game, but I could see it because it's a short week. And not many people will expect us to win. We're not going to have that much pressure on us. And I feel like Nick Sirianni, he's just not a predictable coach, because if he can pass the ball on a 2nd and 2, let's say, or repasses the ball on a play where no one expects him to, I think he can be a good head coach in the NFL. But Sonic, what did you think about Nick Sirianni yesterday?
I think he's doing really good, but I think he's trying to hide all that so he can show everybody what this offense can do on week 1. But that's just my thing.
For sure. And another thing is, I like what he's doing with the players. He's putting them in good positions. Like Dr. Gainwell, he's running him full blown attack. Jordan Howard looked very good yesterday. But like as like a coach,
But
you
you see
guys
the block though, but from Jordan Howard,
yeah,
that was a good one.
yeah, for sure. But as a coach though, do you guys think Nick Sirianni can lead the locker room?
I think you see it right now. He is leading the locker room. All the leaders are behind him. You know what I'm saying? They all have his back. He's bringing a whole new joy of football for a lot of those guys. You hear him talking about it all the time. He's bringing competition, and everything from going to drills, inside drills, outside of practice, in the study halls and, weightlifting everywhere. He's just bringing that funness, that like football camaraderie. So I think, Nick's gonna be fine, man. I think everybody just need to jump on board already and just embrace what's about to happen, because it's about to be really good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so happy with this team. Like, this is like the longest time I've ever had hope in this team. Hope in a head coach. Maybe since like Doug Peterson's 2nd year. That's the longest time. That's not even really that long, but I'm just having hope in this team. Um, I'm just happy what I've seen from the guys, and I hope everything gets better with these dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be exciting, man. Like these guys don't really hit the ground running, and it's
Yeah.
gonna take a while for anybody to even get a grasp of what we're doing to everybody. You're gonna,
Mhm.
what's going on? Like, whoa, whoa. Because I think we're gonna put up some big numbers fast. I think we're gonna have a lot of wins by more than double digits in the beginning of
Mhm.
the season. It's gonna take a while for people to slow down this offense if they get a chance to slow them down in the first place. So.
Mhm.
Our defense already showed you, man. Those starters went out there; they were flying around. Harris looked good. All the line looked good. The cornerbacks looked good. They're ready to go, man.
His name is John
Copyrighted for that, but let's go. Bird says Bird Gang looks tired as hell. You must have not had sleep because Bird Gang is usually energetic. Like, what happened? You're
Last
always
night
energetic,
we
bruh.
were up till 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
Last
that's
night
crazy.
that was
You
a
were up till 5?
that was a 5. We did a 5-hour live last night.
Yeah, I slept at 3 something. At the end of 3. I came in here and there, but man, last night was crazy, man. I don't know how you went for 5 hours, but what's good, Jock Talk? How are you doing? Yeah, but yesterday I'm just feeling this Eagles team. Like, I think this team can get to the playoffs, but I don't know if you guys think if it'll go to the playoffs. Do you guys think this team can get us there?
That
Does at Valhalla? Yeah.
Well,
Do you guys think it can get us there to the playoffs?
I don't see nobody beating us in our division for the title, so that automatically gets us to the playoffs.
Yeah, and yes, Valhalla. Bird King has a channel. If you want to go subscribe to him, yes, he does have a channel. Bird Gang 31. Capital, all capital Bird Gang. And then you type in 31, and I think he's the first thing that'll pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please go subscribe to him as well. Um, yeah, but we'll go back to your the thing that you were saying about the playoffs thing.
Yeah, just saying like the division's weak. We're gonna win the division. We might even sweep the division. And then after that, that's automatic playoff berth. Depending on how hot we are, I think we have a shot at making a real push this year, possibly Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl, yes, sir. I want to see it. I definitely want to see a Super Bowl.
It kind of reminds me
For
back
sure.
when the Giants won when they were expected to win because they had a good team, and good record, and then a couple of years later they won it. They went back against the Patriots and won, but that team wasn't expected to win. They kind of were started out losing a lot of games, and then they end up winning. I kind of have that feeling with this team without so many losses.
Yeah, definitely. I think Dallas. I'll be honest. If I'm being real, I think Dallas has won this year. Just me being real. That any team in this division can win this division because there's no definite winner. The Giants, they can't always win this division. Well, the last time they won this division was 2015. Eagles was the last time, 2019. We could have won last year if we wanted. So I'm watching your comments, LGB. I'm just paying attention to the group in here. If you wanna come in again, you're more than welcome. Yeah. But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you see. I
yeah,
don't know if you saw the link. I don't know if he did.
he was on earlier. He was on earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
I just don't see Dallas winning just because Dak, man. You got Dak's health there. He had 2 surgeries in the offseason. Everybody thought it
And
was,
his arm.
and now he got an MRI on his arm. You know what I'm saying? And look how close we are to the season. He definitely probably won't be playing preseason at all. And you think best case scenario, you're starting out week 1 with no practice. That's going to start out rocky. That's going to give Dallas a rocky offense starting up. this season. I think they're gonna take some L's fast. Just starting out with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay gonna give them an L right off the jump. You know?
Yeah,
And then after that, depending on if Dak rushes back or he can rush back and get hurt again. So I don't know. I think everybody's need to. But the whole cowgirl thing, man, I don't know about them this year. Now maybe next year when Dak's fully healthy or something like that, then yeah. But this year I don't see them doing it.
yeah. I mean, this year, the only reason I think they're winning this year is because every single year I paid attention to when Dak was on the Cowboys. If they had a good, like, an okay defense, they would usually go into the playoffs. Last year they had a horrible defense, so some of the reasons they weren't good was because of that. So now that they have a little bit of a better defense, I think it'll help them. Just like last year when we didn't have a good defense, our offense wasn't doing good because it was always on the field, and the defense wasn't helping us. The D line was, but the secondary was killing us.
And even if you were to look at last year, it's actually kind of like the opposite of what you just said. The fact that
Yeah,
the offense sucked so bad they kept passing the ball 6 times a game. The defense
yeah,
played the first half really good. It's just the
mhm,
second half they were burned out. They were always
yeah.
on the field, three and out, three and out, three and out, three and out. You're playing the majority of the game on the field. Either side of the ball, you're not going to do good. So I think a lot
Mhm.
give them a little too much. Get a little too down on our defense last year. In the reality, they did pretty good the first half.
Yeah, they did do good. It's just that I feel like it's just the offense sometimes struggled. I think it's just Carson Wentz struggled in the first half of the offense. What's good, AJ? Show how you doing, bro? Please like and subscribe. How many likes we have on the screen? 21 likes. So we can bump that up to 30. That will be appreciated, gladly appreciated. And LGB is back. I was reading your comments, so don't get mad.
Cap,
Yeah,
cap.
no, I was.
I'm just kidding.
I just want to hear, I just want to have a good debate on a second. But Zeke, well, not Zeke, Dak or Jalen, because me and Bird Gang, we have this debate with
Oh man,
Dak or Jalen. I'm not trying to push any buttons, but I just want to know Dak or Jalen.
Dak. You said Dak or Hurts?
Yeah.
Wow. First of all, why are we even comparing these two?
Me and Bird Gang said it's her Dak, so I want someone to agree with him.
He said Hurts. Wait, what did Bergen say?
What?
Before I said
Dak. He said Dak.
Who said that?
No, you said Jalen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Eagles champ? How you doing, man?
He said Jalen. My bad. He said Jalen. Yeah.
Dang,
I'm
bro.
going Dak. Even though I hate the guy when he plays, I'm personally going Dak.
I'm going Dak too. I'm sorry, Bird Gang. Like, as much as I want to agree, I'm going.
Sorry, but
There's so many people.
as an Eagles fan, I'm gonna always ride my quarterback. My quarterback's better than everybody else to prove otherwise. Actually,
Mrs. Bird Gang agrees. Bird Gang. So at least you got one person on your side. It's your fiance on your side. Wait, y'all are engaged, right? So it's your wife now, I guess?
Oh, we haven't got married yet, but we're still engaged.
Okay, so fiance, all right then. So your fiance agrees with you. So at least you got one person on your side. And
I
Eagles,
got more than one person. Big play slay, man.
yeah.
Oh,
What's up, Eagles champ? How you doing?
yo, what's up, Eagles champ?
I'm so glad y'all can't let me come through, bro. I was really about to, I don't know, there's some shit that's going around my neighborhood, but I almost got into this someone today, so I'm glad I'm here, man.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yes, sir. But we were just talking about Dak or Jalen, and I know who you're going with. This is not even a question for him.
I'm going Dak. I'm sorry, Bird Gang. I want to say Jalen so bad, but it's just too early to say Jalen. But don't worry. After the
what he's
season,
done so far should tell you. No quarterback's done what he's done so far, really. So
yeah.
Don't worry, Bird Gang. After this season, I'll say Jalen.
Okay.
Okay. I think Jalen's better still. I'm sorry. I think Dak is trash. I don't know. I don't think Dak is elite, bro. I don't. Dak Prescott, to me, I don't even think he's going to be ready for the season. You know what I'm saying?
Stop
But
the cap.
What
No
is that?
voice.
you said stop the cap, but he has a shoulder injury, man. He's not going to be ready.
He said
Stop the cap. We're behind. Get out of here,
that
man.
was Eagles fan. Someone that was Eagles fan 124 that just joined in. But
Okay.
I mean, the only reason I say Dak is because I get where you guys are coming from. If Jalen was on the Cowboys offense, they would be really good with Jalen. But Dak, he showed me more, man. Like he played
What did
6
he
years.
show
I can't
you?
compare
Yeah,
him
what
to
did he show you last year?
What did
Besides he
he
got
show
hurt,
you?
he was 1-4.
he
He was like
he
straight garbage.
he was productive last year in the
He,
4 games.
he's gonna fall off a little bit after that injury, though.
Yeah.
That Prescott is garbage, man. There's nothing to his game, man. He's literally run by a running back. That's his whole career. Zeke Elliott is literally his whole career.
Dang.
You want to talk? You want to talk? You want to talk about Jalen Hurts, who literally would love to have a Zeke Elliott, would love to have a Mari Cooper, would love to have a Gallup, would love to have a CD Lamb. All right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the dude couldn't even beat a practice squad, man. We talk about Dak. Dak Prescott, a guy who came and beat a team that was completed, destroyed, wasn't even ready to go to the playoffs. He only scored what, 9 points in the whole game? Come on, man. Dak Prescott proved that he's not elite. He can't even beat a practice squad, nor could he even beat the Falcons and blow them out. They had to go to overtime with these boys. Come on, man. Dak Prescott's not on Hurts level. If you put Hurts right now on the Cowboys team, they're going to the championship game. They're going at least to the NFC championship. Hurts. When I watch Hurts, his elevated talent, he should have been a first round pick, but you have Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, everyone wants to put up that Hurts got benched. Tua bench got Hurts got benched and Tua took him to the championship, but they don't remember that Tua also got hurt and Hurts won a championship with Alabama. They don't want to talk about that. They want to focus on him getting benched, but then they don't want to remember that Tua got hurt. And Jalen Hurts took that team to a championship and won the championship for them. Scored the last living play, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they love to misquote Hurts stats. They want to bring up his record in Alabama. They don't want to bring up what he did in Oklahoma. The man made CeeDee Lamb a first round pick. Let's be real. CeeDee Lamb doesn't be a first round pick if Hurts don't step in. You know what I'm saying? Hurts is balling. I mean, people gotta stop disrespecting Jalen Hurts. I'm tired of disrespect, man. It's football. It's Hurts season, baby. Let's go, bro.
I'm not
like
trying
that.
I'm not trying to like disrespect Jalen Hurts, but damn, I mean, I don't want to say he's like at top tier when he's only played 4 games. Like I love the guy in all due respect. He has potential. He's shown me flashes, but 4 games, like any other quarterback, 4 games. I'm not saying that they're good.
It's like this big play. Everybody still says Burrow's the man, right? Everybody in Cincinnati saying Burrow's the man, right?
Dude,
Burrow's
that guy's getting killed.
Before he got hurt.
That guy's getting killed by that
Everybody
offensive
right now
line.
coming into the league,
Like I said,
Trevor Lawrence is the man. Everybody's saying Justin Herbert's the man.
Now I will say this: if the Cowboys traded for Deshaun Watson, they would be contenders just off the weapons they have. But at the same time, Dak Prescott, come on, bro. That Dak couldn't even beat a practice squad team. That's not elite. I'm sorry. Dak to me is not on anybody's level, man. The man is a backup quarterback that the Cowboys fans hype up every year. The man has literally have a Pro Bowl running back. You know what I'm saying? A Pro Bowl 2 receivers, three Pro Bowl receivers that are literally helping him out.
And Cedric
he is one of the best offensive line in football. He should be better than what he was. Dak Prescott's not on Jalen Hurts. Like, don't disrespect Jalen Hurts like that.
Bucks. Money
But
that
it-
Patrick
Bert,
Mahomes
What's
should have.
good, Dante? Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
what's
what's
good,
good,
Dante?
Dante?
How you doing, bro? How you
What's
doing?
good, my guys? It's good, y'all. How y'all doing?
But Bergen, bro, if you think Hurts is better than Dak, I just want to ask you this. Me and Slay argued over this. Who is better, Sanders or Elliott?
Sanders, right now.
No.
Yes, Sanders.
Hands down.
Sanders.
Miles
No,
Sanders.
no,
Elliott been good in
no.
3 years.
LTP, You're gonna get
Elliott looks like complete trash right now. He fumbled the football.
You see how many
He's not
fumbles
the
he had
same.
last year?
They ran
no,
that man to the ground.
no,
Sanders, give me
Sanders
give me
only
All day.
give me Saquon Barkley before Zeke Elliott if you want me to be real with you.
And I'll take
he
Sanders
only
over
played 2
Saquon too.
seasons though, my guy.
Huh?
Sanders only played 2 seasons, and he
And and and,
hasn't had over
and
1,000
Miles Sanders
yards.
has done more than Zeke Elliott right now, haven't he? The man
I
almost run 100,000 rushing yards.
yards per carry, yes, you can say Sanders
Okay,
last year.
all right. We're
Just
gonna
in
see
terms
who's better this
of
year.
overall
Yeah.
running back, overall running back. Who you taking?
He's
Zeke or
been
Sanders?
garbage since he got paid.
So with Zeke Elliott, right? Zeke Elliott, the
Garbage.
same guy sorry about that. Zeke Elliott, when he was in 2016, he was the best rookie, no question about it. He was a stud. But since then, he has not been the same like he was. The Cowboys literally burned his tires. Like they did the exact same thing what they're doing to DeMarco Murray. They're running him into the ground, just like the Barkley and the Johns. He won't be the same this year. Saquon Barkley won't be that same guy that he was. And ACL takes a while. It depends who you are. You don't usually come back from it. Now, I hope he comes back for it because I don't wish any injuries on anybody. I don't care if I hate you as a rival. But at the same time, Miles Sanders, to me, has more potential than all three of them because Miles Sanders really don't have that much. Like, they didn't really run Miles Sanders that much. So he will be fresh off this year. And last year, he was productive. If you run the football with Miles Sanders is getting 100,000 yard rushing. Off just the way he's running. He's a guy that is a lead number one running back. And to be honest, is like Pollard to me is better than Zeke Elliott right now when you want to look at it. I mean, Pollard is better than Zeke. The way his production. Come on, man. Zeke Elliott looks like a guy that eating chicken every day, man. He's fattened up.
Nah, Zeke has gotten a little bit strong. He got a little stronger. Like he's fitted this league off. He looks really jacked up. Like his body looks better this offseason. Like no lie, you can go check a picture of Zeke and his body looks much better this season.
His body looked like the exact same thing from 2018 to 2019, bro. I don't want to hear all that. What he done? What did he do? You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing. He looked like a complete trash.
He still had more yards than Sanders. He still had more yards.
And Miles Sanders has more production. So I want to hear about yards, his production. What you have done for me lately. Since he got the contract, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah, lately still Zeke has been better. Either way, lately Zeke has still been better.
You tripping.
I'm sorry, Zeke on paper is better than Sanders. Like
hey,
I'm like, but I'm not being. I don't want to be biased at times. Like
so would you rather have Zeke or Sanders?
Hold on, big play. You have like one thing. When you're a fan, that's not being biased. That you think all your players are the best. If they're top elite athletes and they're top elite players in the league, you gotta think they're the best. They're better than any other team's top elite athlete. You don't have to be biased to the point where you have to say, oh, like maybe if you said Henry to Sanders, then everybody knows Henry's that much better than all the other running backs. But when it comes to your team like Hurts versus, Dak or Sanders versus Zeke, it's like, yes, they're both two good running backs. Yes, they're both two good quarterbacks, but you always ride with your teams because that's what we are. We're fans. Not being biased. You give your team the height. You're doing your job as a fan, and that's uplifting them to the highest level.
I know that part, gang, but sometimes
But I understand where y'all like coming from. I understand, but at the same time, it's about being with what you're seeing and being honest with what you're seeing. I can say Deshaun Watson. I can just say Deshaun Watson probably the best quarterback, but he's not the best quarterback. He's a top 5 quarterback in my opinion, but he's not the best quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is a better quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback.
But
Tom Brady is a better quarterback
with
than
Zeke
him.
and
Like
Sanders, with Zeke and Sanders, that's not the same. But like I said, the only way you can say it was like Henry Sanders, then that would be making your case. I feel like because everybody knows Henry is the best running back in the league. Period, hands down.
Oh, Henry is uphill, and everybody is down
and
here.
everybody else is down here. Yeah, but in
Henry
terms
is by
of
far
Zeke,
the better running
Zeke's
back.
been doing the last 2 years, what Zeke's been doing with the Cowgirls, and what Sanders' potential of doing because he didn't get a chance. You can't credit the man; he can't control the plays that were getting called.
I mean,
but when you gave him the ball,
averaged 1,000 yards a season though.
Huh?
Zeke averaged 1,000 yards. Zeke averaged 1,000 yards a season for stuff last year.
Carries.
Huh? But still, he played about 4 or 5 years. And Sanders
But the
only
last
got
2
2
years
years
he ain't been doing that
of
good.
production. And Sanders hasn't been even used right, but Zeke got 5 years of production. And Zeke had about 900
Last
some
year,
yards.
how many
So he's
yards did
been
he have last year?
productive. So
How many yards
he
did
had
Zeke have last
900,
year?
over 900 yards. He had over 900 yards last
That's
year.
not that.
970 some yards. He didn't have 1,000. But each year he clipped that 1,000-yard mark every
Except for
single
last.
season.
So I just
The year
pulled up
before last.
Ezekiel Elliott. Sorry about that.
Huh?
I just pulled up Ezekiel
Pull up
Elliott
his
and
stat.
Miles Sanders
Yeah. By
saying
the
his
way,
stats.
By the way, before you say that, Eagles champ, we got 24 likes on the stream. Let's get one more like to 25. 6
Miles
away
Sanders
from
last year had
30.
more
So
yards
that's
per against top 10 defenses than Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
telling you right there. He is an elite running back.
I
I
mean,
still,
yeah, you can go. Eagles champ, my bad.
I just still think Miles Sanders is better, bro. I mean, I think Miles Sanders upcoming this year. I think he will be better than Ezekiel Elliott. I think Ezekiel is going to stink. Just like the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Bird Game 31, I was trying to give you that intro. Dallas still stinks. I don't know if you still want that, but, it is what it is, man. I'm trying to make a logos and everything like that, but, you weren't feeling that. I thought it would be perfect because that's what they are. The Dallas still stinks. They ran Ezekiel in the ground just like they did to DeMarco Murray.
And you can
Remember,
say that
everybody
even
thought
like
DeMarco Murray
okay,
was the best.
and
Huh?
then even go off of what you said too, Coach. How last year he had 900 some yards. Do you know like when Zeke first got into the league before he got that fat contract, he was eclipsing way over 1,000 yards. Like he was dominating. You seen his play as being dominating running back. No one wanted to touch Zeke. No one could tackle Zeke. I hated when we played Zeke because Zeke was eating on us. His gameplay compared to then is definitely dropped off. And anybody
It's dropped
can see
off.
that.
It's definitely dropped off for margin, but he still clipped over 1,000 yards though. He's still 1,000 yards back, running back, and he still produces.
But he didn't
He
do it
still
last year.
produces.
I
It's like
I
mean,
mean, that's
I
only
mean,
down.
one
You
good
start going
season.
down.
Everybody's gonna have
Every year the
Everybody's
stats
gonna
go
have that.
down.
I mean,
Look at
last
last year. How many
Everybody's
fumbles he
gonna
had last
give
year?
just at least 1 year and have a down season. Everybody for
I
Dallas
mean,
basically have a down season, except Dak Prescott when he got hurt.
yeah, last year Zeke had 979 yards. He had
Yeah,
52 receptions.
And how many times did
So
he fumble?
he's an underrated.
he fumbled about
Receiver.
6 times. I think Zeke fumbled about 6 times last year. He lost, and I think they lost all of the fumbles. They lost all the fumbles basically. He fumbled
Yeah,
about six
okay,
times.
but
That's not good.
some of why Zeke was bad was because the O line's blocking. They don't know how to block correctly for him to get
When
out of
he
the
was
holes
getting
and
the
stuff.
fumble, he was just hitting and giving up the ball. Some of them hits weren't even that big enough to be even fumbling on.
And the
He
O
just was
line,
coughing
that
up
O
the ball.
line. Go ahead, my bad. That O line is deteriorating too. They had injuries all over the offensive line as well. They had
We
injuries all
didn't
over the
have an O
offensive
line
line,
last year,
all
but
over
you still
Dallas
hating on
offensive line.
Miles Sanders.
Huh? You say what?
We didn't even have an O
I mean,
line last year, but
our O line was beat up last year. Everybody was beat up for the Eagles last year, pretty much. Everybody was hurt for the Eagles last year, pretty much.
I mean, I still think Zeke is better right now, but if we're gonna say for
Of course
next
you say that.
season, at the end of the season, you can argue with me if
I just want to know
Sanders
what
is
player do you
better.
think is better than anybody else?
What's up?
We always have these arguments with Eagle players compared to any other body else in the league. Basically, like you never give support to none of your players. Like
Yeah, I think Sanders is a top 12, top 15 running back. I think he's better than Josh
name
Jacobs.
15 running back better than Miles Sanders.
I said top 12, top 12, top 12.
Name 10.
Yeah.
I think Sanders is better
Derrick
than Barkley. With
Derrick
that
Henry.
conversation.
Let's see. Henry, Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey's not better than Sanders, bro.
Alvin.
Come
Huh?
on. I'm
Huh?
sorry. I think Miles Sanders is better than
Christian
Christian
McCaffrey
McCaffrey.
had an MVP season
Huh?
last year.
He
One.
got MVP because they want to give it to Miles Sanders. Let's be real. Miles Sanders should have deserved that MVP last year, bro. Come on, man. Like Christian McCaffrey's good, but Miles Sanders, when he's 100% in that offense, you put him on the Panthers, I guarantee him the exact same production, even more. Miles Sanders might have more production.
So you're taking.
Okay, that's just like last night. Let me hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this one thing, Slay. I'm gonna go one thing. So that's like
Yeah.
you told me last night. I was making excuses for Deshaun Watson and why his team was failing him. It seemed like I say, because everybody know how Miles Sanders is good if he touches the football. But like I say again, we gotta look at that the same way. Look at that the same way as well with Miles Sanders. With Miles Sanders as well. You gotta look at that as the same way as him.
So
At the same time, he ain't get enough carries. I mean, hey,
But
so
when
you
he
put
got the carries,
put
said how
Miles
many
Sanders on the
more than
Cowboys.
Derrick Henry's. Like when he was getting the ball, the production was better than Derrick Henry's. And we
So
already said that Derrick Henry's here and everybody else there. So
Oh,
have better production
Listen.
against top ranked defenses. How can you not say the man's not a better running back than Zeke Elliott?
I'm not gonna go as far as say just on 2 years that and Zeke played 5 years and played 5 years that he's a better running back than Zeke Elliott. He's gonna be an elite running back. He's gonna be.
But
There's no doubt
we're not
about
talking
that. You
about
can
Zeke's
see that.
5 years. Because if you want to do it back, Zeke, I told you when Zeke first came into the league, the first couple of years, those first 3 years, he was an elite running back. Then he is
So
not that
Birkin,
anymore. It's just
Birkin.
like
I know, but he's still. I
Tom
mean, go
So
Brady
ahead. Go
Birkin,
ahead.
was at one
where would
time
you
best
rank?
quarterback in the league. Tom
crazy.
Brady's not the best quarterback
Yeah.
in the league right now.
So
know?
Birkin, where would
I
you
said
rank?
Patrick Mahomes.
Rodgers
Patrick
is.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Patrick
Where would you
Mahomes is the
rank
best
Miles
quarterback in
Sanders?
the league. That I
Where
think
would you rank
Aaron
Miles?
Rodgers is second. Aaron Rodgers is second. I got Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers second.
Birkin. So I got a question for you, Birkin, in Eagles champ. Where would you guys rank Miles Sanders in terms of running backs?
Let's see.
Top 5.
Yeah.
So name 5 running backs. I mean, like 4 or
Henry.
5 running backs.
Henry.
Yeah.
I'll say Henry for sure is above him.
Barkley, you got to put Barkley above him,
I'm
bro.
not Barkley ahead of him. Sorry, Barkley hasn't been healthy enough to even say anything.
He's better. He's
I
better.
don't
He's
know.
better than Dalvin
I
Cook.
don't know,
He's
man.
better than
Barkley's a
He's better than
beast, bro.
Dalvin Cook. Is Miles Sanders
Dalvin
better
Cook?
than Dalvin Cook?
I'll say Kamara, Henry, Chubb, maybe Chubb. Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey.
I don't know if I can
Adam
give
Jones.
Dalvin Cook.
Aaron Jones from the Packers.
No, Miles Sanders better than Arizona Jones from Packers. For sure.
Nah, I got it.
That's
Yeah.
way crazy.
I've seen
He's
Aaron
better.
Jones.
I've
He
seen
put up
him.
numbers, but
He's all right.
one
I agree.
yeah,
I agree.
Birkin, one running
Aaron
back
Jones
that I
is a
will
beast.
say is one running back that I will say Miles Sanders is better than is Josh Jacobs, and that's one of your guys. Josh Jacobs.
Josh
Josh
Jacobs. He's better than
Jacobs
Josh
is
Jacobs.
really
He's better than
good, and
Josh
I
Jacobs.
think
He's
he's
better than
better.
It's a young beast
There's
coming
no
up.
doubt.
Yeah.
He's better than Josh Jacobs.
But he's definitely better
He's
than him
Josh
too.
Jacobs.
But he's better than he's better than Aaron. That Jones dude you talking about too. I don't know how you don't see that.
I don't see it because I think he played better last year. Going into the season, Jones played.
Wasn't even I can't even say he's the best running back on the Packers.
Who's better than him?
Dylan?
No, Dylan is not better than Aaron
He was
Jones.
just a rookie
That
to
guy
get
just
carries, but he tore it up when he got the ball.
He
And what's
did.
the other dude?
He's not-
What's the other
he's
dude
not better than-
that just went to a different team from the Williams? Is that his name?
Yeah,
Williams?
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams?
Yeah.
They all
Hey, Deion Lewis is retiring from the NFL.
Okay. So let me
Deion
keep
Lewis,
going.
the running back from the Titans.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Nick Chubb, Ezekiel Elliott, Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler. Not Najee Harris.
No, I think Miles Sanders is better than Eggler. I think Miles Sanders is better than Austin.
The only one you said, like I said,
over Eggler.
for sure, Henry,
I'm not gonna
Cook, Henry Cook. What's that? Kamara, and even Kamara, man. Sometimes Murray plays better than Kamara on that offense. So
Wow. That's
I
crazy.
watched games for the Saints where Murray had more yards than Kamara, and they both were playing.
I mean, Murray is solid. I don't know if he's.
I'm not saying he's better than Kamara, but I'm just saying when you have another guy You got to look at the production inside the offense. You know,
Yeah.
like to the point where if there's another guy, your backup can go in a game with you and outrush you. There's a problem.
Yeah. You haven't already, go subscribe to every single one of these guys on my screen. They all got a channel. Bird Gang's closing. Well, he's not closing in on. Well, we're both getting to 500. He's a little bit ahead of me, so please go subscribe to him. This dude has been blowing up like crazy, bro. He's collabing with every single golf person that I've seen. Coach Dante is collabing with every Philly content creator in the world. Eagle Champ is out there doing his rants and getting those views, and Sonic is always putting out those highlight videos. So please go check those out. But yeah, I was gonna ask
you with that too. I'm just going off of this year, really. Well, when I'm saying this year, my quarterback and my running back are gonna be the best
in the NFL.
Better than Dak or Ezekiel Elliott or anybody in our division. Yes, we're gonna have the best division running back, best division quarterback, best division receiver this year.
Look like Daniel Jones look like straight booty.
That's so hard for me.
Danny Dimes is a better
right now.
athlete than Dak Prescott. Remember that?
What the heck?
Remember that? Remember that in ESPN? Remember that guy said that? He said Danny Dimes is better than Dak.
Everybody cool?
Danny Food
Yeah. He said
better than who?
He said Danny Dimes is better than Dak Prescott.
Come up with
and I'm like, what are you doing?
I won't go that far. If I had to go quarterbacks in our division, it's Hurts.
No, that guy is just an idiot.
Hurts, Dak, whoever Washington puts out there.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. And then Danny Jones.
I'm trying, guys. I'm absolutely trying.
I mean, where do you guys rank Jalen Hurts just in terms of quarterbacks? Because
overall in the league?
Yeah.
For this year, not past tense, for this year, what I would rank Jalen Hurts going into game one?
Jalen Hurts going to win his championship this year, baby. Let's go.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl or bust.
I hope Jalen Hurts 8 overall going into the season.
John's gonna win championship this year. He gonna beat Tom Brady.
I really honestly think it's better than him, but I'm gonna say 8 just so. I think he's got to prove that he's top 5, but I'm giving him starting the season off with 8.
Where do you rank him, Eagle Champ?
Rank who?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. He better than Dak Prescott.
I've been watching football longer than both of y'all been born.
To me, if he is that guy that can lead this team, and if he does what he does, I think he can be a top 5 quarterback. I'm not gonna be rude here. I think his ceiling is really high. I think he'll be better than Deshaun Watson. I think he'll be better than, to be honest, I think he'll be better than Patrick Mahomes. His ceiling is just high, man. Jalen Hurts, when he reminds me a lot like Patrick Mahomes. He don't remind me of Russell Wilson. He reminds me of young Patrick Mahomes, who has that arm ability, able to scrape and make plays. You know what I'm saying? I think the Eagle fans should be excited. If you saw what you saw yesterday, I don't know what Eagle fans are saying. They're saying that, he was average. Nah, he played great. You only saw a glimpse of him. But I believe that
he had 2 drops. People dropped. Rager dropped the ball at least twice, and not Kelsey, but Ertz dropped the ball right over the middle with a drive should have been extended. And
that Quez Watkins pass was on the money.
Yep. It's just the DB, him and the DB was kind of tangled up a little bit. That's what kind of slowed him down. But yeah, other than that, I didn't think. But
honestly, if you just sit back and you can go on YouTube and see 100 different Hurts highlights from last year, and you can see the man makes every throw there is out there to make on the football field. He makes short deep throws on the run. He runs good. Where's the flaws you're seeing from this guy? That no other quarterback has in the league. No quarterback's perfect. Tom Brady sucked in the beginning of the season last year. You know what I'm saying? Brees
he kind of reminds me a little bit of Kirk Cousins and mostly Patrick Mahomes. When they run, they throw it deep and they get a man wide open.
Who, Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. That's what he
Jalen
reminds
Hurts
me of.
reminds you of Kirk Cousins? Oh
I
my
said a
God!
little. I
Please
said a
do
little
not
bit of.
say that.
What
Do
does
not
this
I
guy
say
said
say?
a little bit. A little
There's
bit.
no quarterback that I can compare to Jalen Hurts. Patrick
But you're
Mahomes and
hold on,
Jalen Hurts are two completely different styles, my guy.
Big
I don't
Clay.
know what comparison there
You
is.
just told this guy that's what I'm saying, and he has rookies on there better than Miles Sanders. So how
Let me
can
go
you
get my
say
headphones.
No,
Hold on.
how can
I'll
you
be right
say you
back.
don't
no,
support Hurts for having a small sample size?
Burger
And
King.
turn
I was
around.
talking to Aiden.
I'll be
I
right
was
back.
talking
Let
to
me get
someone
my
else in
little
the chat. He
thing.
was just making a joke, and I was playing around with
Oh, I
him.
thought you were talking about that list that got.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
I'm like, whoa, Big Play.
Yes,
Whoa.
rookies and backup quarterbacks
Never
is
mind.
better than Jalen Hurts.
Huh?
What are we doing? Do we
What's
live in a
good,
society where we
20
must hate
How are
one
you doing
player
in the
just because
chat?
they're
Let
on a
me mod you
team?
up, my guy. You deserve it. He knows a lot about football and baseball in general. But
I said
let's
again,
go back to what you
like
guys were saying. Let's keep
what Big
killing
Play
some
Slay
more.
said. What
Yeah.
Big Play Slay said. He said, "What do I rank Jalen Hurts?" Like I say, to me, I'm not gonna answer the question because I gotta see how he does this year before I even think about even ranking him. And saying that Jalen Hurts is better than Deshaun Watson, you must be smoking. So I don't know which. If Patrick
Jalen
Mahomes,
Hurts is
you're
better than
smoking.
Deshaun Watson.
I don't think he
Facts.
is. I
Whoa,
1,000% disagree
no,
with that
no,
situation.
It's
I
a
don't think
higher
he's better
ceiling.
Deshaun
than Deshaun
Watson,
Watson.
4
No,
games.
he's not better.
no,
Four games.
no.
Hey, he wasn't the reason
Hey,
why they lost 4 games. You
hey,
just
did
looking at
Deshaun
him
Watson
and
ever
thinking it's
come
his
up with?
fault.
I know this is
Huh?
college, but did Deshaun Watson ever come in with runner up in the Heisman and should have won Heisman, had a better stats?
Oh,
Deshaun
yes, he did.
Watson
Yes, he did.
have
At Clemson, he beat. Oh, go ahead, Bergman. Go ahead, my fault.
he beat Alabama, yes, in the game, but his stats weren't better than Jalen Hurts
It
that
doesn't
year.
matter. He still
He
won.
won
He still
Heisman,
won
right?
though. He still
Last year,
won.
when Jalen Hurts
You
came
did
to
what
the
y'all
league,
say.
did Deshaun Watson his first 2 games? That since you only want to count the first 4 games that he played, did he have higher and better stats than Jalen Hurts
Way better. Go look it up.
in the
Way
first
better.
2 games?
Way first two
How
games.
does
Way
he have
better.
a record that hasn't been
You
broken
Way
two are
better
since
stats.
crazy.
He
and
beat. Let me.
Deshaun
Hurts
I'm
is
Watson?
gonna tell you
better.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. He beat Cincinnati team who had a great defense. He beat Cincinnati team who had a great, awesome defense. He beat the Tennessee Titans. He scored
Oh,
6
come on,
touchdowns
man.
on Tennessee. A
How does
great Tennessee
Jalen record have the
defense.
record of having the most passing yards and rushing yards in the first 2 games? If Deshaun Watson, if it's a
Watson did it the
7-year-old
first 3
record,
games though, but it was
We're
the
not
first
doing
3
this
games
again.
Watson did it
if it's
in.
a 7-year
Watson did
record,
it
how the
against
hell does
Cleveland as
Watson
well.
have it?
Watson did it against
Big
Cleveland as
Play Play, you
well.
better shut this
Before he got
conversation
hurt,
down now.
Watson was an MVP candidate before he even tore his
Oh, not
ACL.
this again.
Watson tore
I'm
Not
his
this
just
again.
ACL his rookie
I'm,
season. He tore his
I'm
ACL
just
his
looking
rookie
at the
season.
chat right now. Yeah.
Look it up, Slay.
Hey,
He played
hey,
it before he
coach,
got hurt. He
coach,
No,
played
I
against
coach,
no,
Cincinnati. He
coach,
played against
coach.
Cincinnati.
coach.
I
He played against
We are not
Cincy,
doing
and
this
he played
again,
against
bro.
Cleveland.
coach.
We are
We
not
can do
doing
this
this
all
again.
day. We can
We are
do
not doing
this
this
all
again
day.
with this conversation, bro. Come
We
on,
can do
man.
this
No more
all
If
Deshaun
it's
day.
a
Watson talk,
7-year
Hey,
bro.
record,
y'all
it's a
not.
7-year
I
record.
ain't gonna lie. Deshaun Watson might be disgruntled and he might not be on his team, but I can defend
He's a
Deshaun Watson.
crybaby.
I don't hate him as a player.
He's a
He might be a
crybaby. I
crybaby
don't
now,
want
but
him.
I'm gonna defend him. All right, he's still a top 5 player. He's still a top 5
He's not no
quarterback
top
in this
five,
league.
man.
I'm gonna defend him. I'm
This
gonna defend
man
him.
is
I'm
not
gonna
even
defend him.
top
To be
six,
honest
bro.
with you.
Stop the
I'm
cap.
gonna defend him.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
defend him. I'm not gonna say Jalen Hurts better than
You know
Watson.
why you're
Watson
doing
played
it,
2
though?
Oh,
You know
productive
why you're doing it,
seasons.
though? Because you're a Texan fan and that's your
Hey,
quarterback.
I'm not doing it. I'm doing it
Facts,
because I
Facts.
look at every single
no.
facts,
football
What
game
you're
that
supposed to
he
do
played
Wait,
in.
wait,
as a
And
facts,
wait,
I
wait.
bro.
quarterback
know.
is you're
That's
only
why
supposed
I'm
to
telling
focus
y'all.
Thank
on
Hey,
you.
one
look,
guy with a
that's
big,
why I'm
with a
telling
big
y'all.
name,
Wait,
Go
big
look
guy.
at
hey,
every
can I say
single game
something?
this
Can
guy
I say
played in.
something? Can I say
I'm looking at
something?
every
This is.
single game this guy played in and produced.
Can I say
If
Go
I
ahead,
something?
go ahead.
if
I
I
guess
had Kirk
the
Cousins as my
interception
quarterback and I was
record
a Vikings
determines.
fan, I'd be saying he's top 5 too.
Can I
No,
say
like I
something?
said, Jalen Hurts. Like again, I'm
Dante,
gonna let you
Dante.
say one more.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
Let me go say one real quick thing. Birdgate, you just tell him he's because he's a Texans fan. He's on the Watson train. You're an
It's the
Eagles fan.
truth.
You're over here saying the same thing about Jalen Hurts. So what? How does that prove anything? I
It
mean,
proves that you ride or die with your quarterback, my guy.
I'm just
That's
no.
what
I'm
I
just saying.
see.
At the
Same
he's
as
same
you.
time,
riding.
I'm being
I'm
honest
riding with
though.
you, saying he's better
I'm
than
being
everybody
honest though,
else.
Slay. Slay, know this. I'm being honest too though. From
I'm being
when I
honest
watch
too.
every Sunday, I
I
watch
watch
Deshaun
all
Watson
4 games he
put
played
on a
last
show
year.
every single week. Every single week he put on the show.
Last year,
every single
everybody
week.
was saying the Eagles were trash. the whole morale of the team was down before Jalen Hurts played. And once he played, he broke records with the damn B team, and he put up big numbers.
Deshaun Watson
So
did
he
that
did
too, though.
Deshaun
He
Watson
did that
So
same
wait,
thing. He did the
so
same
wait,
thing.
He
I
did
was
the
gonna
same
say
with
this
B team.
yesterday.
He didn't do it
I
with
was
I
the
gonna,
B
can
team.
y'all don't
I
make
was
me
gonna,
go to these stats. Don't make me
coach,
go to these stats.
Not
Y'all
on the
coach,
saying
B team.
Watson hasn't made anybody better. Don't make me go
coach.
to these
I was gonna
stats.
say this yesterday because I was just thinking it after the last team. But so you say that Jalen Hurts? Yes, you said he needed a team around him. So does elite quarterbacks need everything around him? Because elite quarterbacks don't need that. If he needs all those
Deshaun
weapons
Watson
and
didn't have it. He didn't. I'm gonna tell you this. If
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Jalen
whoa,
Hurts was on
whoa,
that team
they
and
weren't
DeAndre
he
elite
Hopkins,
produced,
weapons, but
Will
they were
Fuller,
weapons.
Yeah.
Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
Oh, Randall
They,
Cobb's a beast,
Brandon
bro.
Cooks.
I
DeAndre
take
Will
Randall
Fuller,
Cobb
Will
over
Fuller was
over
out
Rager
for the
right now.
season, and Hopkins was traded last year. Hopkins was
I
traded
didn't
last
stutter.
year.
I said
I'm
I
talking
take
about
Randall
And
Cobb
Will
Brandon
over
Fuller
Rager
Cooks,
right
and
now.
Will
he said
Fuller
when he
had
was
Randall
got hurt
drafted.
Cobb.
for half of
He
the
said when he was
season. Had got put
drafted.
out half a season, and
He said
he
when
and he
he
put
was
up and he
drafted
produced.
Hopkins.
He had Hopkins, but he did what he did without Hopkins this year. What
And
did he do without
what place
Hopkins
is
this year?
Hopkins?
He won
What
4
do you
games.
think
That's
What did
Hopkins
he
did
exactly what
the
he
do?
did
only
without
He
season
won
in
Hopkins.
four
the NFL?
because it wasn't his fault though. It wasn't his fault. I'll be saying the
It
same
wasn't
thing
his
about
fault.
Jalen
All right,
Hurts.
man.
I'll be saying the same thing about
Appreciate
Jalen
the
Hurts
Eagle
and
when you need
defending
him.
Jalen Hurts. If
Who,
Jalen Hurts
who,
had in the same situation and he produced and he did all that with Deshaun Watson, I'll be defending
I
him
tell
right
you, he
now.
win
I'll be
more than 4
defending him the
games.
but
same ass
he was in
way.
a worse
I'll
he
be
had a
defending him
worse
the same way.
cast around him. He had to be third team offensive line playing, and he had some scrub ass receivers, and he still broke records.
You have
Watson did
Brandon
the
Cooks
same legit
and
thing,
goddamn
but
Will
Yeah,
better.
but he
Fuller.
had Hopkins.
Better.
Hopkins is the best
Better.
receiver in the
He
game.
didn't have Hopkins last year. He didn't have Hopkins last year. The whole
Oh,
season.
poor
He didn't
baby.
have him.
He didn't
He
have
was
his
traded.
number one blankie.
He was
No,
traded,
but you can't
and he
That's
still
compare. You
produced.
sad.
can't
And he
compare.
still
You
produced.
can't
He
compare
still
He
Watkins
produced.
to
He
produced
Jalen.
for
is
You
at
can't
the
four
number one
compare
games. What are
target.
you
Jalen Hurts.
talking
He
about? He
still.
You can't
produced.
compare
It doesn't
Watkins to
matter.
Jalen.
It
Jalen
was
is
What
getting
they
hurt.
are you
the
talking about?
defense was 20. The defense gave up almost 30 points per
God, bro.
game. 29
Last
points per
year, you're
game.
talking about.
Can I
Last year
say
the
something?
He
defense
won
gave
I'm
up
4
talking
games.
about
He's a
29.
the
beast.
rookie
Okay.
year.
Yeah, Dante Bergen.
Welcome to
Go ahead.
Deshaun Watson Hurts talk, by the way.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I?
Go ahead.
I'm talking about the
All right.
first
So
year. You can't be like, oh yeah, in
Okay.
year 5,
how,
Watkins did
how
all this stuff. We're talking about
Bergen Eagles champ? How is Jalen Hurts better than Deshaun Watson when
Oh, we're
Deshaun
not doing this again, bro. We did this all last night, man. We
that
did
line?
this all last night, bro. I gave you details. You just don't want them, bro. You don't want the
No,
facts, man, bro.
I'm giving you
Okay.
detail. I'm
You
giving
don't
you
want them
facts. We
smoke,
giving
bro.
broke
you the same
records with
thing.
Don't let me
backup
get
Hey,
in my
let me
players
bag
tell you
now.
today,
something.
man.
Eagles champ.
You
Eagles
don't
champ.
see how
How
breaking
many
records
Texas
with
games have you
backup
watched?
players is
How many
better
Texas
than
games have you
I don't
actually
watch
sat there and
Texans
watched?
because
good
I'm an
players.
Eagles
Okay,
fan, bro.
you can't
I don't
talk.
watch
You don't have no
Texans
reason to say
football.
nothing. You don't have no
But
reason to say
I
nothing
did what,
then. You can't
but I
say
did,
you can't say nothing if you never watched. You never
but I
watched.
did watch him when the Eagles were off, and he looked like crap. That's all I could say. He didn't look like elite.
Hey, you
He
might well
looked like
stop
he didn't
talking,
know what he
bro.
was doing.
Hey,
He
stop
looked deer in
talking. You stop
headlights.
talking. Well, you stop. You
All
don't, bro. You
right,
don't know.
well,
You stop talking, bro. You haven't
he
watched
looked
no
like
game.
Carson last
You don't
year.
watch no time. No, he didn't. No, the hell he didn't. No, the hell he
He
did.
looked like Carson
You just.
Wentz
No,
last
the
year,
hell he
bro.
did. You know that. No, he didn't. No,
He
he
looked
didn't.
like
Nah,
he
he
looked
didn't look
worse
like
than
Carson
Carson
Game
Wentz.
Wentz last year.
Nah, hell no. You know that. You see, you laughing right now. You don't even
You can say
believe
what you
that.
want, but I saw that man throw in
Nah,
triple
you don't
coverage
believe
and
that.
double coverage, bro.
Give me a game.
He was
Give me a game he
throwing
threw in
like
triple
it was
coverage. Give me games that he threw in
I
triple
God,
will
coverage and
God.
double
say
coverage.
last
The
Give me a
year
Packers
lot of
game.
games.
Go
Answer
watch
this,
it,
man.
man.
receivers
Answer
is
me
better
this.
than
The
If
Packers.
he
That's
Hopkins.
had
the
no
first
weapons,
quarter. It
then
ain't how you
why
started.
was
It's how you finish.
Randall
I
It ain't how
Cobb
you
know.
started. It's
And
how
he
you
still
finish.
lost. He took an
Go ahead.
L.
My fault. My
So it
fault.
didn't
Go
matter how
ahead,
he
Sonny.
finished.
It doesn't matter. But he
Deshaun
wasn't
was
the
hurt the
reason they
whole
took an
time.
L.
Alshon was hurt the whole year. Deshaun was hurt the whole year. So how was his
Will,
weapon not better than what Jalen had when he came in the game?
Oh,
Damn.
everybody was hurt last year for Houston as well. Will Fuller
Everybody was
didn't play
hurt.
half of the season,
So
and
Brandon Cooks
Hopkins
was
was
hurt too,
traded,
right?
and he
Okay.
still was. Brandon Cooks was the only receiver that
Big
played
play
last year
slay.
and produced.
He
I
got
blame
plenty
you
good
for
this conversation.
And we had practice squad coming. We had practice squad receivers coming out and Deshaun Watson making it look good.
Stop. Some excuse for this man.
I wanna end
I'm
this
feeling fast.
No more excuses.
because it's kind
Go ahead.
of
Brandon Cook,
frustrating.
Randall Cobb.
Watson
You
has
had two wide receivers
Watson
Randall
is
Cobb is
Sonic.
Still can break records.
what?
Thank you, Sonic.
okay. Can I say something real quick?
Randall
This
Cobb,
is
Randall
so
Cobb,
sad,
Randall
man.
Cobb wasn't even
How
that
you gonna
good.
blame? How you
Randall
gonna
Cobb
put
didn't even
everything,
produce last year.
but not him?
Randall
This
Cobb
is
didn't even
sad,
produce
bro.
last year.
Dante Eagle
Judge,
Smith.
you
He
can't
didn't even
tell me that
produce
you
last
didn't
year.
have you
You
didn't
gotta
have
chill.
you didn't have
Y'all gotta
weapons.
let
You
something go.
had two
Randall
speedy
Cobb wasn't even
receivers.
Randall Cobb
Wait,
didn't
Dante.
even step
You
up
had
last year. He
it
lost
doesn't matter. You
Hopkins.
still
He
had
lost
Randall
them
Cobb
in the offseason.
and Brandon Cooks.
Chill, Dante.
Those are weapons.
Brandon
Dante
Cooks.
Eagle Smith.
Those
Those
are
are not
weapons.
elite weapons.
Don't
Those are
you
not
get
elite
it? They're
weapons.
weapons.
Those
They're
are
not garbage.
those are okay weapons. Those are okay weapons. Those are not elite weapons. Those are okay weapons.
But they're
And when they was
weapons.
out,
Man, I ain't trying to hear
Randall
all the
Cobb went
excuses for
down,
Deshaun
and when
Watson,
Randall
bro.
Cobb went down,
Cut it
Randall
out.
Cobb went down, he still
Where's
produced.
LB
That's
when
not
you
an
need
excuse, bro.
him? I'm about to
That's bad.
contact him.
That's bad. Hey, you got no reason to talk to me because you haven't watched the Texan football.
I'm about to get
You haven't
LB
watched
on
the
you.
football
Don't
game.
make me do it, bro. I'm
Hey,
about to
get
Instagram him,
whoever
message
you
him,
want.
bro.
Get whoever you
Eagle
want. Get
Smith.
whoever
You
you
want to make a
want.
bet?
You didn't want you got no reason to talk because you haven't watched no football game, so you don't know. You just talking out of your mouth right now. You just talking out of your mouth
You're right,
right
man.
now. You saying I'm making an excuse,
Smith.
and I watched
Eagle
every
Smith.
football game that he played.
Eagle Smith. You just said Lord Brunson would get on Dante, but I bet you Lord Brunson would say Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback. He would
No,
say
he wouldn't, bro. Because you ever watch his live streams? He would not be saying it. Matter of fact, he said they make some excuse for Deshaun Watson, bro. Better go watch his live streams.
That's not
He had 33 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. He threw 4,800 yards, led the league.
He's not a top 5. All right, man. Hold on. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Lord Brunson
He had
on you,
that
bro.
one good year. You gonna say
Name
Nick
5
Foles, a top
QBs
10
better than
quarterback?
He didn't
Deshaun
have
Watson.
one good year.
29
It was
touchdowns
multiple
and 2
good years.
interceptions.
It was
Nick
more. It
Foles,
was. He had multiple
the best
good years.
quarterback in the league because
Multiple
he
good
had
years.
29 and 2.
Name 5 QBs better than
Is
Deshaun
Carson
Watson.
Wentz
Right
better
now.
than
Go ahead.
Deshaun Watson because he had the year he had?
Go ahead. Name me
Watson
5
put up
quarterbacks
multiple
better-
great years, multiple great seasons.
Yes.
That wasn't just
Dante,
one good season.
Dante, let me say something real quick. Just Burking and Eagles champ. Name 5 quarterbacks better than my Deshaun Watson right now. 5. Just name 5 for me.
Patty
I
Mahomes,
want to know. Yep.
right?
That's one.
And then you got to count the ones from last year, too, because we ain't went to this year. So Drew Brees, and then Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
Patrick Mahomes, or did you get like someone else like?
Okay, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. I could understand.
Tom
Josh
Brady.
Allen.
No,
I could
Josh
understand.
Russell
Allen,
wasn't out there. He had a
Justin
horrible year.
Herbert.
13
No.
Justin
Justin
Herbert.
Herbert is not better than Deshaun
Last
Watson.
year,
No way. No.
Justin Herbert, come
Baker
on, bro.
Mayfield.
This is so.
Who else is better than him?
Why y'all hating?
Jalen Hurts.
Deshaun, I'm gonna read these right quick. Deshaun Watson rookie year had 19 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. That's before he tore his ACL.
He
only played
what? 9 touchdowns total, and he only played in like 2.5 games, three games.
Deshaun Watson only
He
played
played against
like
the Seattle
almost 3
Seahawks.
games. He played
Deshaun
in 3
Watson's
games
not
last
a top 5,
his
bro.
rookie season. He played in 3 games his rookie season and got hurt, and he had 19 touchdowns, 19 touchdown passes. Yes, I'm looking at the stats right now. I'm looking at them right now. His rookie year, because he only played against the Bengals, he played against the Titans, and he played against the Browns, and he got hurt at practice after the Browns game. At practice, he got hurt. These was his 2017 stats: 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. First three games.
Yeah, Lord. 4 out of 16.
And
Deshaun Watson won 25% of his games.
25%. Wow.
But that wasn't his fault that he lost 25%, though. That's not his fault. That's not his fault.
I'm sorry, Coach.
That's definitely not his fault. That's definitely not his fault.
I highly believe with those you calling it Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb bums, but yet this guy can get 4,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions.
Yes.
I highly doubt that 2 weapons are garbage than
Name me another
Hopkins.
No.
You can't tell me that those are garbage.
Did it look like he's going to defend Deshaun Watson? Come on, man.
Okay.
in the NFL, another quarterback that's doing something good with the
Brady. Nobody Tom Brady.
So
They
Randall
were
Cobb is an elite receiver. I can see you saying Randall Cobb is an elite receiver at that time, huh?
Yeah, you're playing something in the background, Eagles champ. You gotta lower that.
Yeah, I'll cut that out, bro. I forgot. My bad. I'm sorry.
So
You're good. You're good, bro. Just don't let it happen again. But
It's muted, bro.
Big quarterbacks win. Period.
just don't know how Watson's
Blase
not
again.
like
25% of your
If Jalen Hurts was going through the same
Really?
situation and he was balling out like that, I would be defending the same way
And he only
about
not
Jalen Hurts.
had
If everybody
Hopkins
was
for
hurt
1
and he
year.
traded his number one wide receiver, I would be defending
1
Jalen
year
Hurts
of
right
not
here,
having
right now.
Hopkins. 1 year.
One
The rest of the
year,
time, he had the best
one year,
receiver
1
in
year
the
of not
league.
having Hopkins, but he had 33 touchdowns and 7 interceptions,
Okay,
which
so
proved
those
he
guys
didn't
you
need
said
him.
are garbage
And
are
need him.
garbage.
4,800
He didn't need him.
with Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb. You can't tell
Randall
me
Cobb
those are
didn't even.
garbage
Randall
wide
Cobb was hurt.
receivers.
Randall Cobb got hurt in the Pittsburgh game early in
And
the
when Will
season.
Fuller came
He
back,
didn't
he
have him
balled
for the half
out.
of the season. So really, he
Yeah, but
only
Will
had
Fuller
Brandon
balled out,
Cooks.
so technically
Will
that's
Fuller
a.
balled out when he got back.
Actually,
You
But
make some
actually, Will
excuse for
Fuller
this
Will
dude.
Fuller hurt.
It's so sad.
Will Fuller was hurt. Got hurt the last 6 games, and we had a practice
So,
squad receiver
so
come
he
up,
needs
and he
receivers
made
to
him
be
look
elite.
good.
That's what you're saying, right? He
He didn't
needs
have
elite
he didn't
receivers to
have,
be
he didn't
elite.
have great enough
So he's
volume
not an
last
elite
year to
quarterback.
be the elite. He already proved
I'm
last year.
I'm
You
gonna end
just
this debate.
knocking him because of the wins. All great
Oh,
players, a lot of great players go through struggles. A lot of great
I'm
players
gonna end this
does
debate
that.
right here.
That's only
If
one
I'm gonna
bad
end this
season
debate
he
off
had.
Yeah, if Jalen Hurts was on the Texans last year, they would have went 0-16. Same, I agree with you, Bob. They would have went 0-16.
No.
They were lucky to
Jalen
win
Hurts.
4 games
Jalen
last
would
year.
never
They
lose that
were
many
lucky
games.
Did you see what Jalen Hurts did?
Come on.
He must be Kyler Murray, bro. Come on, man. You give them Texans receivers to Hurts right now,
He gave
they'll win more than
Jalen
4
Hurts
games.
those 3
Stop,
receivers
bro.
that he
I don't
had.
even
You
think
still will
Jalen
And we
Hurts
Fuller.
don't
You give
like.
him
We don't
Cobb.
even have a
Give
great
him Fields.
offensive line.
You give him
Our
those
offensive
You don't have a
receivers.
great
line is not
offensive
even
line,
good.
so
Our
Consul's
offensive line
trash,
is not
right?
even good. Our offensive line not even good.
Your
They're
offensive
better
line
than
is
They don't
fine
even block
for
well.
Watson
Jalen
to
Hurts
pass.
playing with. They're better than
Again, I'm gonna tell you, Eagles
fine.
champ. How many games have you watched?
I don't watch the Texans, bro.
Okay, you
Yeah,
don't know. You don't know.
Then
You don't know. Then
how can you
how you
judge
gonna
Deshaun
evaluate him
Watson?
if you
I
don't
do
know? If you
know.
don't watch,
I do
no,
know
you
because I
don't
watched
because
the
you're a
games
fan. You don't
afterwards,
watch the
bro.
All these
game.
guys are
No, you
garbage.
don't.
He
No,
had
you
the
don't. You
stats
just
that
say
he
you don't
had.
watch the game. You
Who's
just
getting
lied.
all those touchdowns? Who's getting all
Wait,
those yards?
I'm a
Someone had to get them, and they had to be pretty freaking good to get them. You're muted.
all right.
Yeah.
Dante, unmute yourself. Yeah, now you can unmute yourself. Yeah, cause y'all gotta let people go one at a time because it's like hard to hear Bird Game. Yeah, it's hard to hear Bird Game when he's trying to make his point. So Bird Game, I'm gonna let you go first, and then Dante, and then Eagle Champ.
All I'm gonna say is like this: like you're looking at Hurts, right? And the sample size with shittier receivers. Oh, excuse me, sorry, crappier receivers, and the third team offensive line playing in front of him, and he still put up big numbers. You know, Mr. Watson had 3 former Pro Bowlers. Will Fuller's been in Pro Bowl before, I think. Cobb definitely been in a couple Pro Bowls. And who was the other one? Steele? Yeah, he's been in Pro Bowl for the Saints. So how did he get all these freaking stats if those guys weren't good enough to catch the ball? And if
Exactly.
you gave
That's
Jalen
what I'm
Hurts
trying to
those
say.
same receivers, Jalen Hurts probably have better stats than that with the 3 games he did play.
But Bird Game, Watson had the most passing yards in the NFL last year with the horrible team around him, and he was constructed to be put in that situation. He did his job. If any other quarterback was on that team, let's say Patrick Mahomes, for instance, if he does his job and that team does bad, they win like 4, 5, 6 games at the most. We would be saying the exact same thing right now. I would be
started the whole season. The Hurts, they would have won more than 4 games too if they started the whole season this year.
I don't think so.
Hurts
I don't see it.
day 1 this year, we would have had more wins. Facts.
I believe in my own quarterback. I definitely believe in Jalen Hurts. I'm just saying you can't compare him to a quarterback that's already established in Deshaun Watson.
You can. The person
How?
established himself last year by doing it with the B team.
He
That's
only
not
played
established
4
enough for
games.
you.
How is that established?
He played 3.
Yeah, 3. That's
With no
still not
off
established.
season, with no training camp, no off season, no first team reps, and came and beat the number 1 defense in the league. Then went toe to toe with Kyler Murray, threw for 350 and rushed for 100 and some yards. Like, how is that not established? How is that not showing you that he's elite? That's elite numbers. We got the number 1 defense you run all over and you pass on, and then you go against the Cardinals defense that's pretty good, and you throw for 350 and you run for over 100. How is that not showing that he got elite talent?
Okay, so 4 games, he has 6 touchdowns.
Don't say 4 games. Because even
1,000.
that Washington game, he got pulled at halftime, and he scored 2 touchdowns in that game against the best defensive line in the league, everybody wants to say.
Bird game. Deshaun Watson in 2017, the year that Carson Wentz should have won MVP if he didn't get injured, he had 19 touchdowns, and he only played a short game. He only played 4.
He also had an offseason. He also had the best receiver in the game. He had the best receiver in the game. He had an offseason. He had training camp. He was a starting quarterback. He was doing all that stuff. Jalen Hurts didn't have all that stuff.
But he had 19 touchdowns in 3 to 4 games. Jalen Hurts had 6 touchdowns in 3 to 4 games. How does that?
No, he had 6. He had 6 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, 6 passing touchdowns and 9
3 running touchdowns.
3.
So he had like 9 touchdowns in 2.5 games.
And then if you add what Watson had in the passing and running, he would have had like 20-something touchdowns.
But you're missing the point. Watson had an offseason. Watson had Hopkins, the best receiver in the game.
Okay, and Bird game.
All I know is this man won 4 games, bro. That's all I know.
Yeah, Bird game. Look at last year though. Deshaun Watson. He had no offseason. He had no nothing. He threw 33 touchdowns with the old out of his prime, Randall Cobb, who Vibe said in the chat. Of course, injury-prone Will Fuller. He's always injured. And then he was suspended, too, until he came back a couple games. And then Deshaun Watson started to get him better. And he started clicking with Deshaun Watson. And Kiki Cooley, what makes that good? Kenny Stills got traded to another team. I don't recall him being on that team last year. A lot.
What does that say? What does that say?
Yeah, he's a free agent. That's Carson Wentz. Yeah.
Yep, Deshaun Watson, last 52 games, pressure 25.4. Last 52 games, pressure 27%. Pass drop 3.8. Pass drop from Carson 4.7. Bad throws 18%. Bad throws 16.3%. TDs 101. TDs 103. Interceptions 37. Interceptions 35. Record 29 and 22 and 1. Record 28 and 24. Who had a better offense now?
Okay, in
Who had a better
29.
offense?
This
was
season?
2020. This was 2020. That was posted.
Yeah, I would give that to Deshaun Watson, but it still wasn't good.
No. Because Carson Wentz had pressure 25.4%. Pressure for Deshaun Watson 27%. That is more time in the pocket for Watson than Carson Wentz.
Okay,
that's 2020.
So you guys are saying Deshaun Watson is Jalen Hurts is better than Deshaun Watson, but if Jalen Hurts,
I'm saying Deshaun Watson had more offensive line help than Carson and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts had the exact same offense as Carson Wentz and did more. Deshaun Watson had an offensive line. For people to say he didn't have an offensive line, that's ridiculous, because I just read the stat that he had more time in the pocket than Carson Wentz last year. That means when you sit there and say that Deshaun Watson had nothing around him, that's false. He had an offensive line, because there was no way he completed all those stats that you complained about. But how did he now have an offensive line then? Because in order to have an offensive line and complete those stats, like if you don't have an offensive line, you're not completing those stats that you just named me. So he did have time.
I thought we ended that with
yeah, it's let's go to Dante then
Your volume is weird. Your volume is weird.
It's making that robot sound. I don't know what it is.
All right, I'm gonna come back.
You saying you're actually saying that Deshaun Watson had a great offensive line. He actually didn't have a great offensive line. His
I think it's the
ability to
show.
move
Actually.
out the
Sorry.
pocket.
There you go.
Can you hear me? I'm good. I'm good? I'm straight?
Yeah, we good. We good.
Okay. His ability to move out the pocket and keep plays alive. That's why he was able to make some of those plays that he did. So then because if you're running for your life and scrambling out of the pocket every single play, I mean that doesn't mean your offensive line is actually good. If you're moving and
You think
scrambling out
Watson's playing
of the
with this?
pocket the whole time.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, like I say, he's moving all the time out of the pocket though, and keeping plays alive.
You think Watson's playing
So
with that?
that's protecting that offensive line. That's protecting that
That
offensive
offensive line
line.
was
And when
protected.
Watson did, huh?
That offensive line
You
I
said it
just
on
showed you, that looked like complete trash. You
No,
think Watson's playing this?
I'm just saying,
Hold
Watson
on,
didn't
wait,
have a
wait.
great offensive line. If he running for his life every play,
But
and
he
able to
did have
find
a great
receiver
offensive line
on
because
the
it just
move.
said it.
No, he didn't.
He did
He didn't have a
so.
great offensive line. He didn't
It
have a
said
great offensive
Watson.
line.
I bet you can look it
If
up
you're
It
too.
said
moving every
Watson
single
was pressured
time,
27%. Carson Wentz and
but
Jalen Hurts
that's mostly
combined
him because he's
25%,
moving. Because he's always moving out of
25.4.
the pocket. He's always moving out of the pocket. So that deteriorates that offensive line sometime and helps that offensive line sometime by him
Okay.
moving.
Some excuse for him,
By him
bro.
moving. He's not that being a sitting duck.
I give
He's
you
not being a
stats,
sitting
man.
duck.
Wait, Dante, I'm gonna say one real quick.
Okay, but we gave y'all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go real quick. Let me just go and I'm gonna unmute you and then let you go. All right. So for Eagles champ, you're talking about the pressure, right? The pressure doesn't matter when Deshaun Watson still has crazy good numbers and he's still doing that when he's getting sacked. So and this Jason, Carson Wentz, he had 16 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. He can be getting sacked, but he's not dodging those sacks. Deshaun Watson is using his mobility and escaping sacks and doing all this. 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,800 yards. How is he not a top 5 quarterback?
Because he only won 4 games. That's not a top 5 quarterback. I don't care what the man didn't have. The man didn't have elite running back. The man didn't. So you want him to. So what you tell me is that he needs everything around him to be elite. Then he's not elite. I'm sorry, but you keep on saying, well, he didn't have everything. He don't need anything if he's that good. He don't need everything. He don't need a DeAndre Hopkins to be a leader. Come on, bro. You can't have it both ways. You can't sit there and say he's elite, but he needs everything around him to be successful. And then you say he's a top 5 quarterback. It don't work like that. You either make this team better with what you have, or you not top 5. You can't sit there and say this man needs everything around him, but he's elite Eagles champ. Well, no, he struggled with the weapons he had last year. So he's not. He needs everything around him.
So you guys are saying he had to go to playoffs, but can Patrick Mahomes take that team to the playoffs? Hell
When
no.
did he go to the playoffs, bro? You bring up 2017. I don't care what he did 4 years ago. What have you done for me now? That's all it's about, man.
I'm talking about right now, that team that Deshaun Watson had last year. Do you think Patrick Mahomes can take that team to the playoffs?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. With that offense, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Jalen Hurts takes that team to the NFC Championship.
Vibe proves my point right there. 27%.
Carson might have been better.
Pressure. Yeah, let me read this comment. 27% pressure rate is worse than 25% pressure rate. That means that Watson had he got pressured more than Wentz.
Where do you read that stuff, bro? Like, all I'm saying is, first of all, that was the other way one. Carson Wentz was 27% pressured. Deshaun was 25% pressured. I don't know where he got that stuff from, but what I read was Carson Wentz was pressured more than Deshaun Watson. You say stats matter, so here I give you stats. I give you the stats. So now you want to you can't just sit there.
Deshaun Watson still did good when he got pressured. The Carson Wentz didn't.
Because Carson Wentz couldn't run. That's the only thing. That's why his pressure was so bad.
Okay.
But you keep
now,
on.
Let's go to Dante. Let's go to Dante real quick because I understand where you're coming from and Birking are coming from. I wish Vibe was in here too, so like he can at least help us on this one. Like, it could be a 3v3. It can be a little more.
Watkins.
Yeah. Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback, my guy. I'm sorry.
He's not a top
He's a
5
top
quarterback.
5. He's definitely a top 5.
Dante, your turn.
Yeah. Like I say again, like I say, man, the man defense was 29th in the league, giving up 30 points a game. So what more do you want Deshaun Watson to do? If your defense giving up 30 points per game, and you taking your offense down the field every play and scoring every play, but your defense giving up 30 points per game, and you're scoring 24 points per game. You're scoring, but your defense can't stop anybody. The only knock he's getting because he just won 4 games with a bad team, with a bad offensive line. Randall Cobb is not the same Randall Cobb he has been. Kenny Stills was cut. DeAndre Hopkins was just traded away for a bag of goddamn Fruit Loops. And then we had a practice squad receiver come off the practice squad, and Deshaun Watson gets this guy the ball. He's over the 200-yard mark. So how is that not making him better? How is that not making a practice? And QT inconsistent. Watson made him better. He started coming along. So how is he not making guys? How is he not making guys better? If Jalen Hurts was in that same situation last year, he wouldn't have better survived that. He wouldn't have better survived that last year.
He survived
it. We had a bad football team.
Your guy had his starting offensive line, and whether you think they're bad or not, they're still the starters. Jalen Hurts had third-string offensive linemen in and bench player receivers in. So how the hell are you saying if Jalen Hurts had a starting offensive line? I'm pretty positive any starting offensive line in the NFL is better than our team's third-string offensive line. Period.
We had probably the worst offensive line in the league. If you look at it, it was just Deshaun Watson, a playmaking ability. His just playmaking ability. They wasn't starting offensive line, so we was beat up on the line too. We was beat up on the line as well. We was beat up all over the place. We had injuries too, as well as the Eagles had the injuries. Will Fuller can't even play a whole season. He can't even play a whole season. He always tearing his ACL.
How many yards Fuller have last year?
Will Fuller had 8 touchdowns last year, and he was suspended for the last probably 6 games of the season, and that's when QT started getting that playing time, and he started going crazy. He did everything except one fumble at the goal line against Indianapolis. That's all. He did one thing wrong, and that was the fumble at the goal line. But other than that, we was in every football game. Other than that. He only had one bad season. Watson only had one bad season. Well, you can say 2 because he got hurt. And when Watson went down his rookie season, this is how much important Watson was to this team. And y'all saying he doesn't make anybody. When Watson went down, Texas won 1 football game. His rookie year. They only won 1 football game when he went down. That's how much of an impact Watson makes. They only won 1 football game when he was out. That shows you how much of an impact that Watson makes. Right there. But he only had 1 bad season. Last two years after he got hurt, the team went to the playoffs and won a playoff game.
So I got Jalen Hurts and Deshaun Watson stats. You wanted me to compare them? 5 TDs for Jalen Hurts this last year. 3 TDs last year. 2 interceptions last year. 3 interceptions last year. 847 yards for Jalen Hurts. 528 yards for Deshaun Watson. 9 sacks. 9 sacks, rushing, 1 TD, 238 yards for Jalen Hurts, 124 yards for Deshaun Watson, 2 fumbles lost, 1 fumble lost. So when people say Deshaun Watson is better than Jalen Hurts, these are the stats. Like, I'm not making this up. These are the stats that you're comparing that to.
Those stats are incorrect. Those stats are much incorrect because Deshaun Watson in 12 more games than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts had way more fumbles, my guy. Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball a lot last year.
He fumbled twice, bro. Yeah. He fumbled twice. Let's try to get that man all the way up, man. Come on.
4 interceptions. He had 4 interceptions in 12 games. Deshaun Watson only had
2 interceptions.
Yes,
he must be watching too much Carson Wentz.
He had 4 interceptions last year. Jalen Hurts had 4. Yeah. That's what the stat says.
It's the truth. Why would someone make up Jalen Hurts' stats, bro? Come on, man. Now you just because when I give you stats, you don't like them. because they don't fit your narrative, because they don't fit your Deshaun Watson better than Hurts narrative. Deshaun Watson isn't even better than Jalen Hurts in his rookie year, bro. You put Jalen Hurts on that Texas team right now, they're going further than Deshaun Watson, bro. Just admit Deshaun's not a top 5. Sorry.
Jalen Hurts.
Deshaun Watson's rookie year
No,
stats?
Bird game. Bird game in Eagles champ. You realize Jalen Hurts had 6 touchdowns in his rookie season. Deshaun Watson in only 4
Because he
games.
didn't play that much, man.
He had 19 touchdowns in the 3-4 games. That's Deshaun Watson for you in his rookie season. That's Deshaun Watson. 19 touchdowns in his rookie season. So how is he not a top 5 quarterback when last year he put up ungodly numbers? The team around him was bad. He did the job, and he made players better.
Crap. Good elite
Because,
quarterback
hey.
with 4,000, 5,000 yards. Why is 3,800 yards so special? Hey, Manning had 4,000 yards as a rookie. So why is 3,800 yards so big of a deal? 3,800 yards ain't nothing.
I'm not saying it is. What's up?
3,800 yards isn't anything nowadays. 4,000 yards, 5,000 yards is like the new freaking elite status. If you're doing elite things like Drew Brees and the big ballers, so why is 3,800 yards anything?
3,800 yards
40
is good.
touchdowns, 50 touchdowns in the season. It's elite stuff. So how is 3,800 yards and 33 touchdowns supposed to make him some elite quarterback?
It's good, but Jalen Hurts, if he played the entire season,
if you multiply Jalen Hurts for an entire season,
it wouldn't even have to be close to Deshaun Watson.
We're talking about how many rush touchdowns he had. He had 3 and 6, so and 3.5 games, and there's how many games in the season? 16. So do the math. If he had 6 and 3 times it, how many times did that go?
Yeah. What's up?
How many times did 3 go into 16? 5 and a half. Yeah, something like that. So 5 times 6 is what? 30 touchdowns. And then 5 times 3 rushing touchdowns is what? 15. So what's 30 plus 15? That's 45 total touchdowns.
Sorry, guys. I'm back.
So what do you mean his numbers don't compare if you drag them out? His 500 yards passing in just 2 games, do that 8 more times. What do you got? That's 4,000 yards passing for Jalen Hurts. So how do you say the numbers don't compare when it would have been better if he played a whole season?
Jalen Hurts was on pace to have a ton of interceptions if he played last year. He had 4 in his short. He played only a couple games.
One game, I think it was even. I think it was that Dallas game. So what are you talking about? He had like 2. And that one game
he had 4 to finish the season, and he only played 4 games. That's not good.
And Watson
I'm
had
sorry,
a
but you can't.
4,000 yard season, though. Watson had over 4,000 yards, though.
If Jalen played a whole season, that he would have shattered that 38 and 33 that you guys are claiming is so elite for Deshaun Watson. I just did the math for you.
For the
you guys are not, both of you guys just be quiet about that part of it. You're like, well, the interception. Well, what about the yards he's going to have?
Let's say 33 and 7 with a bad team is good. It's very good. 33 and 7 on a bad football team.
Horrible team around him. He had 33 touchdowns.
Terrible. They were terrible.
33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions with a shitty team. How, like, if he's putting up elite numbers and his team is bad, does that not make him good if he's going on another
numbers,
team?
Though. Elite
How is that not elite numbers? 33 touchdowns. Oh, okay, so in 2017, Carson Wentz had 33 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Yeah, but Bird game, Carson Wentz had 33 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Is that not elite? And he was okay. So if Deshaun Watson,
that's not elite.
Yeah, 2017.
Between 40, then I'll say you're elite.
40, 50 touchdowns in the season is elite nowadays.
And I'm sorry, but really, Brandon Cooks
So Josh
and
Allen.
Randall Cobb are
So
not
let's say
good.
Aaron Rodgers. He had
Cobb is so
48
good that
touchdowns.
Aaron Rodgers was not retiring until they finally signed Cobb back to the team. Now he's like, okay, I'm cool. They got me another
So
receiver.
you said. So what did you say? 40, 50 touchdowns is elite numbers.
Yeah.
40, 50 touchdowns is elite numbers. But last year, Patrick Mahomes had 38 touchdowns and 6 interceptions with 108.2 passer rating. And that's not elite? I mean, the guy put up those type of numbers, and Watson put those kind of numbers. He had
Five
more
less
passer
touchdowns.
than him.
Yeah, the bottom
Yeah,
half is 30.
and Russell Wilson put up 40 and
Yeah.
40 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. So you can't tell me that. I don't care if there's 30 or something else. Put up 40, and then I'll say you're good.
In this passing league.
4,800 yards. Watson threw for 4,800 yards.
He said 38.
48. He threw for 4,800 yards. Yeah.
In 2018, Deshaun Watson threw over 4,100 yards. In 2018, 2019 he threw for 3,800. 2020 4,800 yards. 4,800.
2018, 2019, he had DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller.
It doesn't matter. I don't care
You
what he
can't
has.
tell me.
I don't care.
No,
I don't care what he has.
no,
That's only one that he only had. That I don't care. He still performed. He still performed at a high rate without him. Still,
What he had before the 18?
And still perform without him.
At 3 years, he's been in the league for 5. What about the other 2?
All right, so I want to.
What you mean?
Yeah, I want to.
You
Yeah,
kept that 38, so I was going up 38.
yeah, I want to
He
end
had
this debate.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to end this debate off because we've been going for about an hour and 50. We can go for a little bit more if you want. But I already said sub these guys up. All content creators, please go subscribe to them. But I want to end note off.
So wait, I got it. You want to hear who has more pressure, under pressure from last year? You want to see who's the most quarterback sacked in 2020? Carson Wentz, Russell Wilson, Daniel Jones, Deshaun Watson don't even make top 5. Don't even make top 5. Russell Wilson's right in front of him. You know, Mr. Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson had nothing. Russell Wilson was literally pressured more times. Carson Wentz was number 2. Kirk Cousins was number 3. Deshaun Watson was number 4.
I got a punch for that. If you're escaping from the pocket and using your legs and extending plays, yes, you supposed to avoid some of those sacks.
You don't think Russell Wilson
and making plays happen? And making plays happen, he's avoiding sacks.
Russell Wilson escaped with his legs.
Like the best
and get hit
in the league.
You think he probably just sit there and just get hit and get knocked off? No, so
Russell Wilson escaped from his legs
Watson
too.
is gonna avoid a lot of these sacks. He's gonna avoid it. He's not
So does Russell Wilson.
sit there and be a standing
So does
duck,
Patrick Mahomes.
in the pocket. That's the only reason he's not on that list. Because he's always
Some excuse
running.
for this
He's
man,
always
bro.
avoiding sacks.
Some
He's always
excuse for this
avoiding them.
dude.
All right, I'm making it.
That's so sad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like I said,
I wanna-
how many games have you watched?
And
How many
Russell
games
Wilson has done
games
it
have you watched?
since
How many
2012.
Test games have
You
you
can't tell me. You can't tell me that he's the only one. Russell Wilson's been doing this since 2012, his rookie season. So you can't tell me that Watson's the only one, dude.
Hey, I want to kind of end this debate off right here because it's been going on for a little too long. It just got brung up. I don't know why. But it's always fun debating with you guys. I respect all your opinions. Yes, that you can bring that up. He had what's called Watson.
Do you see Deshaun Watson on there? I see Carson Wentz. I see Daniel Jones was more hit than Deshaun Watson. Matt Ryan was hit more than Deshaun Watson. Matthew Stafford was hit more than Deshaun Watson. Kirk Cousins was hit more than Watson. Don't even make Sam Darnold was hit more than Deshaun Watson. It says Deshaun Watson's not even on the list.
Again,
And you make a shit for this dude. Just say he wasn't good last
and I'm
year.
gonna end this. I'm gonna tell you this one more time, and I'm gonna end it. He's moving out of the pocket and extending plays all the time.
And Russell Wilson
So
does
that's
that.
why
Patrick
he's not on the
Mahomes does
list.
that. You can't
That's why he's
tell
not
that,
there.
You can't say that.
Coach. You
Russell
can't
Yes, I
Wilson
say
can.
does
that
that.
when
I
One
can
of the
tell that,
best
son. Yes,
ever
I
to
can.
do
I
it.
can do that. Yes, I can.
you can't say that and yet
Watson been
say
doing
that
it
Russell
since
Wilson
his
can't
rookie
do
year as
that. You
well.
can't tell me that.
I'm not saying that. He's saying sacks. I'm saying Watson always moving up out of the pocket and extending plays. Whether
But
it's
you're
running
saying
or
only
finding a
he can do
teammate.
that.
I didn't say that. I'm just making a case for why Watson not on that
Okay.
list. That's why.
Yeah, can I say one more thing? Can I just end this debate off right here? I'll say one more thing. We'll end it off right here. So, if any other quarterback was on Deshaun Watson's team last year, they did good. They did the
You just
job.
said
But the
that
team,
4 times. I told you
let me
Hurts
go.
would take
Let
him
me
there
go.
to
This is
change
my
it.
channel. Let me go. Let me go. Can I go for like
All
1
right,
second?
go.
Deshaun Watson literally had 33 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. Not a stat. We'll take the stats out of this equation. If any other quarterback was on that team, did their job, but the team was bad, they didn't go to the playoffs. What would you be saying? I'm sick and tired of always making excuses on the quarterback. If the quarterback does their job, Carson Wentz did not do his job last year. That's why
And
he
Deshaun
got
Watson
benched for
did.
Jalen Hurts. That's why he got benched for Jalen Hurts, and he
Oh
got
my
pressured
God.
when Deshaun Watson was on the Texans. He did his job. He got
He
pressured.
won
He
4 games.
Your job
He
as a
won
quarterback.
4 games.
He
How
can't
did he do
control
his job?
Eagles
Oh
champ.
my
He can't control the
God.
team. He can't control the team. They suck. He can't
He
control
can
that. He
control what
can't
he's doing.
control them.
No.
And
Okay, he
he's the
did that.
franchise quarterback, but
He
he can't
did
control them.
that. He
Like,
He
did
didn't
that.
do it.
He
He
did
won
his
4
job.
games.
If the defense is
Oh
giving up
my
30
God,
points
bro.
per
All right,
game,
we're done
the
with this
defense is giving
conversation,
up
bro.
30
Move to the
points.
next, man.
Okay,
I
yeah.
okay,
can't.
yeah.
Nick Foles
Okay.
and
I
the
Like I
can't,
Eagles
said,
bro.
went
you
to the
haven't
Super
watched
Bowl,
no
and he
Texan
went
game, so
I
you don't
can't, bro.
know.
2
You don't know
before
if you haven't
season.
watched a game,
Nick
Texan
Foles
game
elite.
yet.
I don't need to. He won 4
No,
games.
hell
That's
no. He's
all I
not
need to
elite.
know.
He's not elite. Hell no. Nick Foles not elite. Hell no. He's not
I'm
elite.
not going to be
All
Mr.
right.
Analyst all the time,
I'm gonna
bro.
mute you guys for a quick minute. I'm gonna mute you guys for a quick minute.
How's his wide receivers are garbage when he had Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller when he came back, and Randall Cobb? Seriously, Brandon Cooks had a 1,000-yard season, so you can't tell me that.
All right.
Sonic, all I said, they wasn't elite receivers. They were okay receivers, but they not elite wide receivers. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say they were trash. I didn't say nothing about they were trash.
Okay, so let me get this
You
over here and
muted
ask you
Bird Game
guys.
Sports 2.
Oh, because
You
I
muted
was
Bird
gonna
Game
say
Sports 2.
I was trying to say something so I can end the stream off. That's why. Yeah, that's why I muted everyone. Cause a lot. I'm not trying to mute anyone. Cause I'm
I
gonna
got
let
you.
everyone.
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
cool,
just trying
man.
to say at the end. So everyone, just like, what are you guys looking forward to this season for the Eagles? We'll start off with Bergen because he's on my right. Unmute
He's
yourself, bro.
muted. You're muted.
He can't. Yeah, you're
Oh,
muted.
okay.
All right.
I'm looking for dominance. I'm looking for Jalen Hurts MVP candidate. I'm looking for Miles Sanders Pro Bowl. I'm looking for Devontae Smith Rookie of the Year. I'm looking for number 1 defense in the league. I'm looking for Quez Watkins balling out. I'm looking for freaking our defensive line having 60 sacks. I'm looking for the Eagles being at least 13-4. That's what I'm looking for.
Reasonable. Go Sonic. Your turn.
Are doing really well, and that's it.
Dante, your turn. What are you looking forward to this season for your Eagles?
Like I said again, I'm just looking for consistency on the defensive side of the football. I want kind of a little bit more pressure on the quarterback and not having quarterbacks just sitting in the pocket being comfortable. I just want a little more pressure, and I just like I said again, I want to see what interested in seeing Miles Sanders. Like I said, I think he's gonna be an elite running back in this league. And like I say, I think Jalen Hurts is up to some big things, man. Like I say, I got faith in him. Love Jalen Hurts. Like I say, I watched him all his high school career in person when he was dominant, and I believe he's gonna have a chance to prove the doubters wrong this year. And I believe he's gonna have a great season this year. And so does Miles Sanders. And like I say, Devontae Smith again is my rookie of the year and offensive rookie of the year this year. And we're gonna be at least 12-5 this year. That's when I'm gonna go. But we're gonna this defense is gonna be well improved this year, and this offense is gonna be dynamic and explosive. And I got real faith in this coaching staff. So that's all I got about it.
How about you, Eagles champ? How about you?
Hey, I just think Hurts is going to have an MVP year, man. I'm telling you, Hurts going to be that dude. He going to be that dude. We're gonna forget about the whole quarterback situation talk. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to start a new conversation. But you know what it is. I think Hurts is going to be really good. I expect Devontae Smith to have a big year. I expect my boy Quez Watkins to go off this year. I expect him to have a Pro Bowl year. Quez Watkins is going to have a Pro Bowl year. You know what I'm saying? He going to be a Pro Bowl receiver when it's all said and done. I expect this defense to be number one in stopping the run and number one in interceptions takeaways. And I hope this offensive line, because I have Brandon Brooks and Lane Johnson be Pro Bowlers again.
Yeah, I'll take the last one. What I'm most excited for this season for the Eagles is I just want to see some improvement. I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a good season as much as people want to say he's not. I think he's going to be better than what people expect him to do. 25 touchdowns right now, 3,700 yards, 14, maybe 13 interceptions, somewhere like that. I could see lower. But I just think he's going to have an improved year. He's going to feed the ball to everyone. Devontae, what's up?
Who do you say was going to have a good year?
Jalen Hurts.
Okay, Jalen Hurts. Okay. I was just making sure. I'm sorry.
I think he's going to have a good year. He's going to feed the ball to everyone. Devontae, Fulgham, Watkins, Rager, everyone. He's going to get better. He's going to improve. And I think he'll be one of the best quarterbacks in this league. If just the potential is there. If everything is right for him, the potential is there with him. He can be a really good quarterback in this league. Now, do I think he'll be? I don't know. I only saw a little short sample size, but I have enough confidence in him to say I think he's going to have a good season as much as people don't see him having a good season. And I just want to see improvement from everyone else. I think Nick Sirianni is going to be a productive head coach this year. He's going to be good this season. He's going to get everyone right, and I'm just excited for the season. But
I have him as rookie head coach this year.
Yeah. Facts. Hurts. So Lindy says Hurts just has to trust the offense, plain and simple. Learn to go through the progressions. I completely agree. Go through the progressions. Go through your reads. Be a smart quarterback. Make the right plays.
Don't be like Matt McGloin.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. And do not let Nick Mullen start. That's another thing to not do. Fact. He was him. And if everyone hasn't already, shout your guys' channel out. We got 4 in the chat. We had like 30 likes on the stream, so 29. I can't check right now, but I'm on my computer. So please like, subscribe to everyone here. But Bird Gang, talk about your channel real quick. Then we'll go to Sonic, down to Dante, and then at the end.
The audio is being a little shaky.
What's up?
Your audio again.
All right, I'll go. I'll leave and come back.
All right, guys, y'all know who I am. I'm Bird Game 31. I got the Bird Game Nation Sports Talk. You know, I'm talking Eagles all day, collabing with all the best. You know what I'm saying? Insider news, whatever you want to call it. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and I'll probably be the biggest supporter for my Birds this year. And I definitely have never backed down to any challenge about challenging any player on my roster. You know what I'm saying? So go check out my channel, subscribe. You know, give me some love. Trying to hit that 1K mark as soon as possible. So you guys just keep supporting the Eagles. You know, all of us are Eagles fans. At the end of the day, we might not agree on everything, but that's okay because we're all human and no one thinks alike. So, but much love to all you guys. Y'all have a good night tonight, and I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.
Peace out, Bird Gang. Have a good one.
My name is Eagles Champ One. Also, Eagles Champ One. Find me on Instagram. I'm a real Eagles fan. I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not kiddie friendly. But I will tell you this one. I'm a real passionate Eagles fan. What you see, what you're going to get. Nothing fake about me. And my boy, Big Play Slay. Coming through. Let's get him to that 1K. Even though sometimes I disagree with his opinions. We all Eagle fans out today. We're going to fly Eagles fly. Jalen Hurts season. Jalen Hurts train. You already know what it is. If you're not on his train, don't come back when he starts winning, man. Fly Eagles fly, baby.
Yes, sir. Dante?
Coach Dante 31 on Instagram, Coach Dante 31 on Twitter, and Coach Dante, regular Coach Dante on YouTube, man. Like everybody said, no love, hate. Everybody gonna disagree sometime. Because we do it because we love the game. Even Slate, I disagree with Slate sometimes because sometimes I feel like he speaks
No
blasphemy sometimes,
blasphemous.
but
No
hey,
blasphemous.
he speaks that blasphemy sometimes. But like I say, I had his back today. We had each other back for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
But like I say, we do it because it's passionate. We love the game. We all just basically try to speak facts towards each other why this player is better. But other than that, that's the last time I'm gonna have that type of conversation. We already went down on that situation. But I also, like I say, I think, like I said again, Jalen Hurts is gonna have a great season. And like I say again, Miles Sanders is gonna have a better season, and this defense is gonna be better. Like I said again, so shout out to my boy Big Play Slade again for welcoming me on to the channel. And I'm gonna say, go Texans, go fly, Eagles fly. I'm out, y'all.
Yep. Peace out, Dante. And back to be yeah, Cole. I was gonna say anytime I do a call again, we'll add you on here. But yeah, blessed to have 29 likes on the stream. I had I had 7, but the highest I had was like 15 to 13 people in here. Steady consistency. I see myself improving. Like by the day grows. And I'm just happy to get like production. Finally starting to get some recognition. 29 likes on the stream, please. Thank you. Thank you, and I'm blessed. For all I'm getting right now. We hit 400 like the other a couple days ago, so thank you for that. We're on the road to 500, halfway to 1K. So everyone that was on my stream today, go subscribe to their channel. They all have great channels. Eagles Champ, Lindy, in the chat, Sonic, Coach Dante, Bird Gang. Go subscribe to those guys. Great channels. But Big Play Slay on YouTube, Big Play Slay on Twitter, Big Play Slay on IG. Go check me out on all my socials. Yeah, and I'm out. Have a good one, y'all. Ryan to 500.